All right, Fight fans, we are live on MMA Hangout. It just told me.
Let's go. All right, live from Las Vegas, live from Stadium Swim here at the Circuits MMA Hangout presented by DraftKings Sports. Available now in all 50 states. Justin Hong, the boy with us. Let's go. You know, when we get to Vegas, the boy pulls up and teaches us everything he knows about fighting, which is so much more than me and Lewis. It's insane. We just saw a legend, Bobby King Green, pull out a victory with 1 second left
From
in
the
first
gutter.
round. Crunched Terrence McKinney with a body shot after Terrence was winning the entire first round, basically. Justin, what did you see from that? That was
Well,
crazy.
so Terrence was in a great position. Looked like he was going to be putting Bobby Green out, right? And when your foot is on the gas like that, you're going for a finish. You're going to burn out, right? Bobby Green, being the veteran that he is, 56 fights in the game as a pro, 31st in the UFC. Hit him with a body shot at the end of the round. Knew that was going to fold him. From there, stay pressure.
Folded him like a chair.
I had just asked Justin, hey, at what point is King Green, look at himself and be like, I'm just too old for this crap?
Not 5 in a
Sure
row.
enough, not today.
Not today. He's got 5 in a row under his belt. What an incredible performance. Basically, it was like, all right, body shot hits him. He hits the floor, folds like a chair, and then we're waiting because there's about 6 seconds left. 5, 4. The ref is right there. He's looking at him. We're like, 3, 2. Is they going to call it or not? With 1 second left, he jumps in, completely stops him, and Bobby King Green wins.
Justin,
a 5th in a row.
Why not let that go to the next round?
You know, because
Because you had called it. You said it. They're going to call it here with 8 seconds left. I was like, no way.
indefensible. Because in terms of letting it go, just because you're taking too many undefended shots.
Yeah.
You're not defending yourself. Just by letter of the rule, I've got to end the fight there, no matter how many seconds is left in it.
Wow. Okay.
Like me as a fan, I would like to get it go, but letter of the law would say fight has to end right
He
there.
covered up right when he hit. Like he got
Yeah.
hit, started covering up. Bobby started getting on
Yeah.
top and just throwing punches. So he was like basically defensive.
No reaction. Yeah.
Nothing. He had nothing.
But that was
So,
great. I mean, Bobby, if you noticed right beforehand, Son Strickland, right, one of the cardio kings you think of in MMA, right, loves to use that front kick. Bobby Green landed, I think, 1 or 2 of those front kicks
Right
to
up,
the
yeah.
midsection to continue to take the rest of that gas out, and ended him with a body shot. That was so high IQ.
That body shot was crazy. We saw it. We were like, oh my God, that is not good. And immediately crunched up, folded like a chair, and the rest was history. And T-Rex was on a roll too. Like he was fighting really well in the first round. We were like,
Looked great.
bloodied him up in the first 30 seconds of the fight. We were like, okay, this one might be ending quick. And it went to the full.
I mean, was
5
tagging
minutes.
him up, hit him with the uppercut.
Got him
Oh.
with elbows, almost had him in a position to get a choke. Wasn't able to get around on it. Incredible start. Justin, let's talk about, obviously, we jumped into the middle of the first round here. An incredible fight card capped off by the notorious Conor McGregor.
The return.
We never thought we would be sitting here watching Conor McGregor
Fighting
in the
again,
flesh
dude. Crazy.
in the octagon.
Yeah.
I never thought it was going to happen. Like after the compound fracture, after what we saw the last 5 years, after law issues, after just L after L after L after L for Conor McGregor, here he is looking almost like he did in his prime.
Conor McGregor's not that old, which is crazy to think of, right? He's really not that old. And when you think about that, a decade ago, what he was able to do,
Yes.
incredible. It's almost like what LeBron James does, right? Taking us back in time whenever he goes off for 30, when he goes off for 40. This is hopefully a night where Conor McGregor shows he's one of the not just greatest MMA fighters of all time, one of the greatest athletes of all time, one of the greatest entertainers of all time.
He already is that.
Yeah.
Like that, we can already kind of check that box. But the fact that he's going to be coming back post 35, which obviously we know, like it's really tough outside of Bobby Green, outside of outliers, right? It's really tough for guys to continue that pace and just continue having the ability to have high-level fights past 35. Obviously, a lot of guys are starting to pass that. But when you look at what he's endured from a physicality standpoint, the broken leg, the knockouts, not having a win in a long time, to come back and to fight somebody who is, if not at the peak of his powers, really close to it, in Max Holloway, significant strike champ, leader of the entire UFC. And it's a great matchup for him, right? Like Max is not going to take him down unless maybe that's his game plan today.
Well, that's what's interesting, right? Like it's funny, like you said, Max could be in his prime technically, right? But like LeBron shows us, there's so many different versions of your prime, right? Max's prime at 145, Max against the now lightweight champion Justin Gaethje,
Right.
and now Max looking like he does at 170. He could still be, like you said, in the middle of his prime, or even possibly heading towards his prime, right?
That's crazy to think of because we've seen him for so long. Again, we could go back in time. Conor McGregor and Max Holloway won was in 2013. Think about how long ago that was. Talk about LeBron. LeBron was still at the Heat. That's how long ago that fight was.
Gosh.
And Max, all he's done is been one of the best fighters, the best boxer in UFC, and just a complete full package when it comes to fighting. Like, when he lost against Conor, I know it was a million years ago, but there was a situation where you said, maybe he's not good. Right? Maybe he's just like an okay fighter. Maybe he's a prelim guy. Maybe he's not a main card. And all of a sudden his career's taken off, and now we're looking at it in what is his biggest fight today.
100%. And Max
fought Volk, it fought everybody.
You know what was funny and very interesting about what he said? This isn't a title fight whatsoever, right? Max Holloway said this is the highest paying fight of his career.
Wow.
So for that to come out pre-fight, I mean, not a championship fight. That's the red panty night is a thing, right? Like, no matter what the media says, right, about what Conor has gone through, of course, all the crazy allegations, right? Everyone has shown up. The world literally has traveled to Las Vegas to come watch Conor McGregor basically come out of retirement.
Yes, absolutely come out of retirement. I'm going to have a little bit more. We didn't do the monologue on the front. We'll do the monologue before the Conor McGregor and Max Holloway fight. But it is crazy because when you look at the trajectory of his career, last win was in 2020 against Cowboy. And then pair of Dustin Poirier fights, broken leg. And you're like, all right, I guess this chapter of UFC is completely closed. Because a lot of those guys in that generation are wherever they were going to go and have kind of phased out. He comes back at 37, 38 years old. Gets an incredible, you want to pull this back?
All the way. Give me all the juice.
All the juice. All right, we good?
All the juice, baby.
Hey, you're a little red.
Hey, listen. You're talking about fighting in a way that I'm just gonna third party. It is harder than I've ever experienced ever in my life. Okay, I am literally melting. I thought I was gonna have a heat stroke in there.
I saw you.
I thought Justin started laughing at me. I looked worse there than I did when I was with Coach E when you were kicking my ass. Guys, we're in Vegas, so what you guys don't see is, so at the center of our solar system, we revolve around that star right there. And it's completely unencumbered, unburdened by clouds, unburdened. Yeah, Tony's touching his screen because this is hot like lava.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, it's hot, and I'm trying to work out the audio. You guys are cooking on the technicalities of stuff. You know me, I am gonna maintain the vibe. I'm not gonna say the vibes are low because they're not.
Right,
vibes
correct.
are decent.
The vibes are cooking.
Because you've been cooking, thank God. Just like this, great. But guys, it's hot. I'm scared for our equipment to melt. But yeah, Justin needs to turn his Red Bull. There you go. He can crack though. He can crack the Red Bull. That's for your neck. But no, guys, dig in. Go ahead. I'm just setting the stage just so the fans. But when they see us huffing and puffing a little bit,
you know,
a little bit of context. 108 degrees.
Yeah.
As we change shades through the broadcast.
Yeah, you're at like a Brian Kelly red.
Wow. Okay. Good. Brian
so hopefully
Kelly,
you go down a little bit. An incredible weekend of stuff here with the UFC with Circa. This place is absolutely bumping. We got the World Cup game going on. Argentina's up 4-0. We got the UFC. Just an incredible spot. If you're in Vegas, pull up to the Circa on Fremont Street. An incredible place to be. Let's go to the co-main event of the evening. Paddy Pimblett, Benoit Saint-Denis. Title eliminator fight.
That's what it looks like. Looks like that tends to be. I mean, Paddy Pimblett wins. Who do you see him fighting?
At lightweight, I mean, do you rematch it with Gaethje? Just let him run it back?
My idea, what I like, is Paddy Pimblett versus someone who seems to have a lot of bad blood with.
There's no way.
Ilia Topuria.
There's no way.
Ilia Topuria, and it seems like the hype has built to a point to where this Scouser can fight the former world champion.
The former undefeated phenom. We were thinking he was just gliding to a undefeated Hall of Fame career. Obviously ruined by Justin Gaethje at 32.
One of the best calls I've ever made in my life. I was like, if there's one person that I think can beat Ilia, it's Gaethje. we saw that happen.
What made you think that, out of curiosity?
Okay, so when I think of Gaethje, if there's anyone who can survive and still slug and catch, it's Justin Gaethje. It's him or Diamond. And I mean, obviously, Poirier's not gonna fight. And those are the two guys that I'm like, bro, if it's a slugfest and they're losing, so they can shock someone with, and especially with Gaethje's fighting style, that he just hits and then just swings back with everything. For me, I was like, bro, that shit catches you, you're cooked. I don't care who you are.
Yeah.
Was like Gaethje actually went on Rogan and said, right? They went and tested their bones. Justin Gaethje's got the thickest and densest bones throughout the entire roster of the UFC.
Hey,
it's crazy,
gotta
bro.
dab him up. The biggest bones I've ever seen.
we did the bet with Justin and with
What did I
Brandon
say?
Moreno.
I said you need crazy white boys that like were banging their neck. Because Justin Gaethje, you know that he was like when he was 13, was jumping off a roof and breaking bones and like doing crazy stuff. To your point, the thickest bones in the game, Justin Gaethje. Congratulations.
I think everyone in the world was surprised on what he was able to do and basically outbox Notorious, who probably is the best boxer outside of Max in the UFC, and just his ability to work the jab. How does an Ilya, who knows so much, who game plans so much, who has the winning party before because he knows exactly how he's going to beat the opponent, did just walked into the jab round after round after round after round? Like, what did you see there that we didn't see from Ilya Notorious? It was like a complete crazy run.
He ran into one of the best coaches in the game. He's lucky that Eric's at the top of the weight. That's what it is. I mean, him and his circle was turned into, my opinion, too much of a... I mean, very great work, high-level elite work, right? Some of the best in the world. You're literally the best boxing you've ever seen in MMA, right? Like the best power you've ever seen in MMA. But a little bit of yes man, like you can't let your fight things that he's doing. Like you got to keep him in check. You got to keep him hungry. You got to keep him honest. And it's good to do that. And I think that's what happened. And Justin Gaethje, they game plan so him and ever win. That was probably the right thing. I mean, putting his foot aside. I mean, the thing he leans back into the uppercut, like it is just.
It's missable. I'm like, oh my god, if he lands that, it's over.
And even in the fourth round, there was time where Justin, in my opinion, started to get a little hungry, started to stray away from the game plan and started looking for the shot. When all he had to really do was just keep touching that jab. Everything from that right-hand side, so Justin jab, Justin hook, he could not see those punches coming.
His eyes were basically closed.
Yeah, so all he had to do was just touch him, and I believe they would have ended it early. If you look at the fourth round, Ilya looked pretty good. But had some momentum. If there's no time to stop and the adrenaline can stay high, right? Because it comes crashing down in the corner, especially after round 3. It's championship round. We're dying at the end of it.
The
so
deep end of the pool.
Yeah, exactly. And it's like that's what the coach likes to say, right? Taking the deep waters.
Yep.
But to take people out into deep waters,
you got to be able to swim in deep waters.
You got to go to deep waters too.
A little bit of deep water with you and Coach E. I tell gas. I will never ever talk down. If they're gas, we're gas.
Yeah. No.
It's gas in 10 seconds of the first exercise.
And that's the workout. That was the warm up.
The warm up for the workout.
The warm up for the workout. It's not even a real fight when it's like, oh, this guy can take my head off and kill me. Right. Exactly. I was surprised how much he was able to touch him. I was surprised they let him fight. But when you have an undefeated champion and you have a guy who's done what he's done in his track record, you gotta let him kind of go out and fall on his sword. But that knee to the ribs was the game ender. When that happened, we knew, okay, there's no way he comes up out of that chair.
What did you think about in the third round when he the body shot?
Yeah, well, I thought it was very close to like, oh my god, he's gonna pull it out the fire like Leon. He had no business in that fight. For the first couple of rounds, it was like, okay, we've never seen somebody do this in the way that just doing this. And then he started hitting those body shots and getting a little bit. I was like, ooh, are we gonna pull something out of complete thin air here? And then Justin just continued to touch him up, and I'm an Ilya Notorious guy. Like that's my guy. And I was just so surprised by Justin, his game plan, his control, the way that he was able to just command the octagon the entire night was crazy. I should have known that he was reading the Declaration of Independence, walking out of the Oval Office. I should have known.
Dude,
Gaethje.
what an incredible event. I hate that it was taken so politically.
I know, it was.
It sucks that it was. Just that in general, right? Like, some of the greatest gladiators in American history, from our MMA fighters to the heroes that walked out with him.
100%.
What a beautiful moment. And of course, there's so much controversy, but being able to honor our White House, there's presidents of both political parties on that wall walkout.
Yep.
Just beautiful to be represented on. That is a constitution that is for all of us. That beautiful moment just represent the 250th birthday of our country.
It was sick, man.
Yeah, I mean, there are presidents on both sides of that wall, so for everyone to enjoy. But the moment we saw Gaethje, it's just not any fighter coming out. It was funny because I was pretty sure that Gaethje had just used Melania's bathroom, and they came. I just imagine him taking a dump in her bathroom and then doing the walkout. So
I'm here, I'm ready.
Could you imagine just like dropping farts on the way out of the White House?
no, he was for sure crop dusting on the way there.
You would have. All right, let's talk about our next fight. The ball, what should be an absolute scrap. Anytime Brandon Royval from the first, be a dog fight.
Whether it's for the better or worse of his career.
Yeah, correct.
Put himself in Dave's way for entertainment, for the ability to fight there. That's actually why he's
First, but for him to come back and do what he did, and he's so elite at one thing, like he's boxing. It's
a lot of guys that start early game, right? Not that fast. That's another land case. Even move that quick, that fast. He hasn't been doing it that long. Like, I think he's just and he hasn't trained that long. He hasn't trained a kid, right? He's an immigrant. It's incredible to see how high level his strike is. He's just a really, really good athlete.
like if he stays clean, I mean, I think that Max is a good strike. Look at his on per fight base. It's like 200 strikes, 300. You're like,
The only reason why flyweights. Yeah, that's the different rate of people. The other thing about Joshua Mack, he's great. So that's something that I would wonder is if he. That would be the only thing that would keep him away from hitting a striking number like that.
On the side,
I'm worried about all day. I'm worried about. I'm worried about his of championship caliber. Right there with Murray. Right there with. He's right there with Pantoja, like literally a half step behind Pantoja when Pantoja was at his peak, one of the best flyweights of all time. So he's still of championship caliber. Royval is still like we're talking about with Max Holloway in his prime. So
do we think he's still attention? He's got to be lying.
he needs this fight, a big win, launches him back to something like a title conversation.
And there he is walking out, Brandon Royval. Who do you, let's say he beats Lonnie Kavanaugh here, who do you put forward? We know where he is. Let's pull up the rank because when you get, I mean, we have a couple title eliminator fights, if you want to call that. If you're on the ball, it's not a fast track to title.
I think he heads towards the title eliminator. That's just kind of where Roy is at his career.
A stepping stone guy that if he can get past it, he's a second guy. If you beat him, then all of a sudden now you're one shot away from the title.
That's exactly who he is. That is the first.
That's a bad place to be, right?
I mean,
As a fighter, you're like, damn, if somebody else beats me, then they can get to the title. But if I win, I still got to beat somebody else to get to the title.
that's exactly what it is right now. And, you know, that's what happens when you lose title eliminator fights, right?
Yep.
You become the stepping stone. You're not even looked at the guy that could become the champ. You're the guy that, okay, we find out who is the guy based off of how they fight you.
You're a marker guy. You're like, all right, if he's at this point, he's good enough to be in the top, 2-3 guys who can contend for a title. We didn't talk about the other side, the Patty operation, right? We've got Patty Benoit Sandini. If Patty wins, we've got another title eliminator at lightweight. Who you say Elias Saporia? He's probably not ready till December. Place up on the short end.
I think that's the fight. If he wins this fight, that's the only fight that you can get. I mean, and that's something that you were holding out for because that. Get the Charles Oliveira fight. Is Charles Oliveira going to get the Justin fight? Conor McGregor is back in the mix. He doesn't even have to win it. It's still his world.
Right. Like, does he go down to 55 and fight for the title of 55?
Well, that's what Conor says he wants, right? And it's very interesting that he has even that Corey Bruce gets into that. He is more impressed with Islam. Islam is a great fighter. He never will be.
Right. I mean, if we want to be honest, like, Islam striking is way better than Khabib.
But that takedown and that control, that pressure, there's nothing else like it.
It's the best. But Islam is
100%. He looks like Ronda Rousey, right? So there's no comparison between him and Islam in terms of the strike. But I think if you go at it, Khabib's pressure, his takedown, his straps, the way he puts it on, the way he it's hard. I've never seen anyone be able to defend that, to beat that. Flip it. I mean, Conor maybe had a round, right? Or Justin maybe had a round.
But still, it's like you get that round, but it's like, all right, I got here 4 more for you.
Yeah, it's a part of the game plan.
Exactly.
You can have that round.
And that's the thing with having wrestling and such an elite wrestling round game as your base, where it's like, okay, how much? Let's go. Boom, I'm gonna take it.
To go ahead and take out the next.
Exactly.
Bobby Green honestly might have given up 4 minutes of that round, 4 minutes of that round to go ahead and end it in the last 30. Because fast. I don't know what Terrence McKinney's fight time is. It's like a half an hour and like 20 fights, whatever it is.
It's like basically half hour.
Yeah, so that's just fight IQ at that point in time.
Lonnie Kavanaugh and Brandon Royval making their way into the octagon right now. A nice strap at flyweight. Biggest fight for Kavanaugh.
Yeah,
in his
of his career, this is a huge test.
England won their World Cup game. I'm sure he probably had an eye on that.
Hey, I'm a big football guy, big time football guy.
Looks good. Looks hydrated. Looks big for a flyweight, dude. He looks big for a flyweight. He's put together. We got to reach out. In a month, that's it. One of his favorite fighters was Shavkat. And Shavkat was, dude, like, missing in action. He's in a witness protection program.
Like, I loved him because
He was the buzzsaw.
he was a buzzsaw, and then he would like get hit and then laugh, and it'd be like, "Hey, great hit!" to the guy in the middle of the fight. Like it almost looked like he was like enjoying the fight, which is such a stark turn from usually if I was in a fist fight, I'd be scared as hell or filled with adrenaline. But he would play. It was like for him a game. And then he just disappeared. The injury was gone. Like I was riding horse and shooting archery, hitting like 100-yard targets.
I guess that's the life, right?
I mean, dude, when you're from like, where's he from? Kazakhstan? Uzbekistan?
Yeah, we're struggling here. Yeah, having our situations at the
The
moment.
Las Vegas Heat is melting the equipment.
Literally.
Roy Val applying the heat, working his jab right now. He is busting up Kavanaugh's
Speaking
nose.
of heat, our equipment is melting. My laptop is kind of melting.
We're back here. We're back here.
Oh! Kavanaugh just had a kick caught by Roy Val.
So the tough thing is we have the Stadium Swim amazing.
Now we got the phone. We got the phone pulled up here. Let me
Pulled up.
let me hit us with one of these.
Oh, nice little strap there.
it's
Kavanaugh is struggling right now with the southpaw from Roy Val. Roy Val's lining him up for that straight right down the pipe. It's coming.
Any minute.
Great footwork. If you notice the footwork battle, Roy Val's right foot is right outside the left foot of Kavanaugh. Maintaining. See, so he's inside right now. Switch right outside. Get it right outside. Good job. Go hips. Good job. Shoulder pressure.
kind of shows. And then all of a sudden you put out a first round like that where you're getting, I don't say dominated, but pretty close to at least.
Yeah, but he looks good. It's just, kind of like the situation we were talking about with Ian Gary in that fight coming up with Islam. That is, Ian Gary is a championship level fighter, but it might be a fight or two to her. Against guys like Habib and Islam, a lifetime is what it's going to take. Right. It's a lifetime where Islam's got to fall out of his prime every time. And then that's kind of what it's have to be sometimes. So it's going to have to be an upset for Ian Gary in a few months. Right now,
It's you got to catch him with something.
Oh, yeah.
Like, that's the only option of victory is, can I catch him in some way, shape, or fashion?
Well, and can I
out wrestling?
Maybe not at first. Can we start wrestling and then as his tank comes down a little bit, can I get up? Can I get up? If you got to keep taking me down,
right? It's gonna.
That's when your tank starts to drain.
Mm-hmm.
And then now, how good is my jiu-jitsu?
Right.
How good is my chain wrestling? Can I catch you in the middle between that? Can I create more opportunities to land a strike?
Right. To at least slow you down where I can get you to think about.
Gary was so close to submitting shit off guard.
Yeah.
If he didn't lean his bed back during his choke and he continued to constrict space,
with him, right,
he would have possibly submitted him at that point in time. I mean, it was a great fight.
There seems to be a couple divisions in right, just because of some injuries, just because of things that happen, and it feels like welter is one of those divisions where it's like, when was the last time Islam fought? Was it? It wasn't Moicano, was it? There's no way that was the last time. When Moicano stepped in last second for Armin Suzuki.
No.
He fought one more time. Let's check that out. Because, dude, I'm trying to remember the last Islam fight. And, it can't be that one. It can't be that one.
I'll pull that up. I'll pull it up.
Pull that up because we're thinking about it. We can't. Who else would he have fought at 170?
So Islam was. My phone's cooking too. All the tech is cooking. Instagram follow. Hilarious content. Always doing stuff with the fighters.
Talking.
Dude, right there, I thought he was cooked because he took a shot.
He's just so tough, so durable.
None of those really landed. A couple of those.
Nothing on the ground. That's great hips.
Just pushing out and pushing out and pushing out.
Replace the hips.
Yeah.
They're gonna go to war this round though.
Yeah, this is it, right?
Third and final round. And Royval does not.
All right, we're back on here on the MMA Hangout. Ooh, nice little shot from Royval.
Ooh. Keep pressure, stay on pressure.
He's a little spooked.
Oh, but look, that's what Royval always does. He walks into stuff and he gets sloppy. Turn straight. Oh, yeah.
We got a great night of fights. The electricity in the building is crazy.
Great defense there.
And Royval just gets sloppy very late. Yep, and his hips are stuck. He's gonna get choked out.
Hey, we're back.
Back here on the MMA Hangout, presented by DraftKings Sports, available now in all 50 states here live at the Circa Stadium Swing. Justin, Lewis, your boy, Tony. A lot of great fights tonight.
The center of the Milky Way, basically. Our beautiful solar system right behind us. Thank you, Sun, for joining us today.
The sun is crazy. But Brandon Royval and Lonnie Kavanaugh are having an incredible fight right now. We thought Royval was done when he took a big shot, hit the ground. We thought Lonnie was done when he took a couple big shots. And they are going at it here in the third round. 3 minutes, 35 seconds left in the third and final.
Oh, he's got a head and arm. This is tight.
Oh, big triangle.
Head and arm. This is very, very tight. Keep the shoulder down. He's gonna want to get his chest to the ground. But Kavanaugh's turned into it, and Kavanaugh gets all the way to his side. He's good. Oh, he went the wrong way. Don't give it back.
Can't do that. Can't do that.
Now Royval's gonna try to get his chest to the ground. Yeah, and they've got 3 minutes. That's a long time. Oh, and he's stuck there. He's stuck on his back now. Oh, he broke it. Yep. Now deciding to go mount and keeping a head and arm is interesting. You might as well try to go almost.
Is that Royval just trying to save some gas?
Yeah. At that point in time, he knows he doesn't have the head and arm, so go ahead and keep position, keep top pressure. This is
Here we go.
Crazy.
Here we go. Got his back.
You know, so what I'd love to see, what nobody does, one of my favorite moves of all time, BJ Penn against Joe Daddy Stevenson, goes ahead and he reaches down, right, puts one of while he's on his back, puts one of the arms down, releases the figure four, recloses the figure four with his arm down there, so he's only got one arm left, one arm under the neck and choke.
That's tough, though. That's tough.
You know, it's almost never used. And there's so much that's going on in an MMA fight that use something that's never used.
Yeah, right.
Use something that's never used.
And the other fighter isn't expecting it because he's like, oh, I didn't game plan for figure four readjustment with my arms stuck in there.
Well, everybody's now so high. Everybody is so high.
Is that just an evolution of the sport? Is that just an evolution of the sport?
It's just the way things are taught now. Like, getting a rear naked choke is a lot harder than it used to be. Getting an armbar is so much harder than it used to be.
Barely see
We might have. Oh, it's no. Go palm to palm. Go palm to palm. Go palm.
He's cranking it.
He should go palm to palm. Now he's got it. Now it's tight.
Yep.
Yep. We're gonna have a tap.
Oh.
Yep. That's tight. That's tight. That's tight.
Once he repositioned, it was over because he tried to escape. Gave him even better of an angle.
Well, in my opinion, from what we so you're talking about evolution of the game, right? They talk so much now of going palm to palm and then tucking the elbow behind the back to start taking away that leverage. He kept fighting for it, and once he gets that hand behind the head and I can slide it all the way across, I'm gonna go ahead and
Royval took some absolute shots.
Oh, yeah, Kavanaugh showed that he's the real deal, man. And he's young too, dude. He's so young.
And that kind of fight doesn't really go against you, right?
No.
You're just like, dude, I just fought a stepping stone guy, tough as shit.
Fought a great fight.
Fought a great fight.
Thought a couple times in that fight that he was going to pull it out.
Right. And I just got caught with a young, inexperienced kind of move.
And that is a high-level Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt, Brandon Royval.
Yep.
Reaction from the corner, Luis Goulet, Clay Matza, Alexander.
I saw a funny meme, Justin, and I'd like for you to explain it to me because I thought of you immediately, actually. Ironically, you're here. I saw it like 2 days ago. It was a meme, a video. It was two guys about to do a jiu-jitsu tournament, and the opponent literally just lays down and was like, all right, let's go.
Better from his guard.
And the guy looks at him, and he was like, he laid down next to him. And there's like, oh, what do you do? And then like, I mind you, I understand, but like, I didn't understand the meme. And the comments were all like, oh, when your opponent, if you're doing a jiu-jitsu fight, you know, and your opponent lays down, you're pretty screwed at that point. Explain the bit to me.
I mean, they're pulling guard. There's so much that you can do out of guard in the evolution of jiu-jitsu, especially in like no-gi jiu-jitsu, for example. I mean, even in gi, but in no-gi specifically, they just want to pull guard. It's the way a lot of guys like to compete in jiu-jitsu, and that's why a lot of people don't do competition jiu-jitsu anymore. You know, they'll do naga, stuff like that, but competition jiu-jitsu is just, it's definitely changed from like the early 2000s. I mean, if you look at like the early days, Tito Ortiz, Matt Hughes, Chuck Liddell,
They're
even
like legit people in it. Right?
in ADCC, like in all these big jiu-jitsu competitions. So it's been around for a long time, and it used to be a lot more, you know, wrestling based, and that maybe that's why you've seen that wave of these guys coming from, you know, the Caucasus regions that wrestle from a very early age, and they still use like they don't have freestyle wrestling, of course, but they're sambo type of wrestling, right? Where things are like they're striking, and it applies so much better to the game of MMA. And how does laying down, pulling guard apply to the game of MMA?
Yeah, I hear you. Okay.
Well, nothing.
Yeah.
It doesn't.
Well, I'm glad I asked because I was like, I don't know how this works.
Brandon Royval, an incredible, huge win. Now, what do you do with Brandon? Let's see if he calls somebody out. Maybe
that's what I would look for, and I would hope that he calls somebody out right now. That would be a great fight.
That would be a massive one.
Speaking of great fights, Bam and Tyler Hero, how do you think that went down? Do you think that was like an open hand slap? Like,
I think it was a little
jab. You just punched him?
So I kept seeing all the reports of like, Tyler Hero looks messed up. Look at this. It doesn't look that bad. I couldn't tell.
Yeah.
I was like, is it his right eye? Is it his left eye?
I started zooming in. I was like,
I couldn't tell if it was a shadow. It was like, where did he get hit? Where did he get hit?
I don't know. I was asking you guys.
he was at Circus.
He was at Circa right here in the.
Circus across the way where they were having like they have a huge AAU tournament in town too. So there's a bunch of. So he was coaching his team when Bam walked up to him and apparently stuck him. He was coaching.
What I heard too is that he said something to Bam. I don't think Bam walked up to him unprovoked and just.
Well, why would Bam be there and just pull up on him?
Now it's on site, bro.
Yeah, okay, well,
it's on site.
It was on site.
Was there any word of Tyler doing that type of thing in the past? Because I thought they were like the best of boys.
They were like best friends, apparently.
Yeah, you become friends, and then until things pull you apart.
That makes me sad.
Like being the guy that's always on the trade block, obviously being Tyler, Bam never being on the trade block, and then the division that causes little by little by little, a little bit of water, slow drip water torture, where it's like, it's not a big deal at first, but after the 4th year of being dangled out in trades, then it starts becoming a big deal.
Yeah, you start to get a
Every
little.
drop is even worse and worse and worse. No call out. I didn't hear any call out.
That's interesting. I'm very, very surprised Joe didn't ask him what's next for him.
I know.
But, that's also something that has turned, like, with the amount of UFC cards there are now and the amount of guys like Bisbing and those guys coming in doing the post-fights now, almost every single time, no matter who it is, they're in there asking, all right, who's next? And it almost gets like, do we need to? Like, they're going to name somebody they're not going to get or somebody we don't know.
Exactly.
That's
or
really it.
We don't care about. It's
yeah,
like,
exactly. Something that we literally don't. Okay, cool, awesome.
Squash beef that you personally have that Hunter, Sean Shelby was gonna be like, yeah, that's not happening.
Yeah, that's gonna go. You're on the prelims, dude. What?
right, exactly.
Did you just ask somebody on the prelims that?
If you're looking at Justin's cam right now, there's a guy with a farmer's tan right behind Justin. Circa at the pool, baby. Nice little breeze here, finally. So if you've never been to Vegas, obviously we're from Miami. The heat there is different. You heard it if you're watching the first World Cup game where England beat Norway. They were talking about it being 101 and the humidity being 70% and just how hot it was. Dude, we're from Miami. Like, I live in heat every single day. We get out of the show at around 1 or 2 o'clock. By the time I get home, it's like max heat. I get out and I'm like, okay, like it is what it is. Time. This is crazy. This is crazy. I know in Hawaii you guys don't have this kind of heat.
Not at all, dude.
No,
But
the climate over there is what I like.
and I coach, so I coach football out here. I train kids for other sports and whatnot, and like all the way down to like the youngest athlete I have is he just turned 5 years old, just turned 5, and we're outside in 100 and something degree heat. It's kind of crazy. So I mean, I've had to turn my house into like a full-blown gym, dude. I've got like.
I've been watching, like I've been.
Yeah, dude, this guy's
I'm
locked
always
in.
watching your stuff, and like you
guy's
got like a
locked
little
in,
boot camp
bro.
there.
Yo, it's so awesome. Like, I mean, some of the talent that is coming out of here, because, I mean, Las Vegas, not really known too much for its sports. Bishop Gorman, of course, great talent that comes out of there.
You got
But
like singular big time things,
Yeah,
but
but
not like a
the-
broad.
the level of the talent out here is incredible. I'm working a
What
lot
do you think that is? Just like talent development from a younger age, or people moving in, being like, all right, I can live in Vegas, and then just
Yeah,
more of that
that's a
volume.
huge part of it, right? The migration into Vegas. But the opportunities here, right? The same thing like Texas, no state tax, right? The amount that have come over from California, and then the amount of real estate out here and the price of it compared to a lot of other places like Florida or California.
If you're right there, right?
So the amount of those.
In Miami, you could get a 400 square foot studio for about $3,800 in the middle of Westchester, which is
In rent.
not a
even
great
renting
place.
So now out here, what they have is they have like these mini academies. I imagine you guys have a bunch of them out there popping up, right?
Yeah.
Like an IMGs, but
Like
like
IMGs, but more south.
literally fit on the block or like on a piece of a block, right? And they're pretty much working out for 5 hours a day, and they're in classes for like 2 to 3 hours a day.
Right.
One of the guys that I coach with, he works with Game Changers.
You're about
out
to get a
here.
hydration break
They're
here.
the exact same
Justin,
thing.
hydration break right here for you. There you go. Pat, and one more. There we go.
Thank you.
Much necessary hydration break here at the 40-minute mark of our stream.
They just showed Joe Mazzulla on screen here. We saw him over at another hotel. We were having dinner. Walked by and I'm like, "Hey, coach, what's up?" Kind of gave me the peace sign.
So you know what you should have brought up? That he is very good friends with Brad Tavares. He loves Brad, loves Coach E. Whenever
yeah,
he's
they
in,
train together, right?
yeah, whenever they're in town, they train together.
I should have said something. It was just so quick, and there was, how it is in the middle of a casino.
Oh,
just
yeah, of
in
course.
mass, you're just like moving with the crowd, and I just kind of saw him go this way, and I'm like, "Hey, coach, what's up?" Kind of threw me the peace sign, and can you describe what it's gonna feel like? Because I was doing this today, and Lewis is over in the room with me. Conor McGregor walking out right now.
He's in the building.
We were
in
watching
the suit.
Conor McGregor highlights.
We were watching Conor McGregor walk
Together
out.
in his
when
hotel
when
room.
that foggy dew hits, how is that going to feel for you as a fan of the sport? And obviously, we were, early 20s when Conor was really at his prime, maybe even teenagers. Because I'm trying to think.
But I remember, so my introduction to Conor McGregor, I was at Mayville State University. My freshman season ended early. And
what year are we talking?
2014.
Okay.
In the fall of 2014. I can't remember who he fought, black dude. And he showed up, killed him. And we were like, whoa. Jumps
Who
out of
is
the
this
cage,
guy?
yells into Jose Aldo's face. And I was like, hey, this dude's really like that? Because I remember the build-up to the fight. I remember him calling his shot and hit it exactly like the way he said. And it was like, whoa. This dude might be that guy. And I remember calling my dad after Conor jumped out of the cage, and I was like, "Dad, is
I don't
this?"
know who this guy is.
We
Whoa.
kind of were watching. Was Joe Rogan was talking about him a lot for a long time. So and he was a double champ over at Cage Warriors.
Right.
So when he came over, there was a lot of hype around him. It's just, is he that guy? And the way that he talks and knowing that Jose Aldo was the king of that division forever.
Legend.
Yeah, I mean, like, I remember when my dad told me, my dad was saying, like, bro, watch when he fights Jose. Watch what happens, bro.
And you're like,
He can
okay.
get humbled real quick. I was like, oh, I guess
13 seconds.
we'll
So
see.
We saw that exact fight because obviously it was just the clip is the walkout is longer than the fight. So Foggy 2 starts hitting, chills. You see him walk out. You see him get into the cage. You see him get on the crouch right here. He said, "Let's go, boy." Slips, bang, connects with a counter. Electric, dude. Electric. I remember watching that at a buddy's house. That was what, 2015, December 2015. I was about to graduate from college, and we were like huddled around, 20 dudes. Everybody paid $5 for the pay-per-view. All right, what do we got? We got beer, we got this, we got that. All right, let's go. Incredible fight, let's do it. 13 seconds, boom, over.
Incredible.
Just one of the most incredible night of fighting. It was wild, dude.
Hey, sidebar. Is dubstep like the worst music ever created?
Bro, 4 seconds ago, you were just somehow singing along to dubstep. How did you do that?
I wasn't singing along to dubstep. It was Jay-Z doing public service announcement. I know the entire.
Oh, okay.
I know the entire verse. But I'm listening to it.
Do
I'm
it.
like, man, dubstep is the worst type of music ever made.
It had its time in like
No, it
2000.
didn't. It didn't. Even when it
was
came
massive.
out, okay, look, I'm gonna be very clear.
I didn't like, not saying that I didn't like it. I'm just telling you, you couldn't escape it. It was everywhere.
When I think of dubstep, I think of people in Arkansas doing meth. It's the first thing I think of.
So what's the difference between dubstep and EDM?
EDM is higher level DJing, and it's more broad. Dubstep's like a genre. But then when you listen to like dubstep, it's your synthesizer farting. And like different, you know what I mean? And like it's not, EDM it's like musical at least. I'm not against digital music. Just dubstep. You like dubstep.
I do not like dubstep, no.
I'm making sure.
All right, another banger. We got Mario Batista, Corey Sandhagen. Corey is coming off of what we thought was. I thought at that point he was getting close to the top of the mountain where it's like, all right, maybe Corey can do something. Now he's back to being the stepping stone kind of guy, right?
You know, that's the way that I think the brass of the UFC do view him, the matchmakers. But Corey Sandhagen he's the pinnacle of talent of that division.
So slick.
You know, when you think about like the perfect white point guard.
Right.
There you go. Sandhagen is him.
McConnell.
Exactly. Like it doesn't get much better.
Technical, his creativity, the way that he moves, but can never seem to really get over the hump in a way that's meaningful.
Right.
And it's like, damn, he's got all the pieces, but just like not that extra one.
Austin Reeves is never gonna go dunk on Anthony Edwards.
Right, correct. But he can make $185 million.
There you go.
Here, switch it real quick.
Here we go, Corey.
All right, is this better? Here we go.
Here we go. This is Aurora boy.
All right, we tried to be discreet, but I fucked it up. I'm sorry.
What do you think here?
I think I don't understand why he has an OnlyFans.
There's money
In my
on
expert
OnlyFans.
analysis.
There's money on OnlyFans. You know that.
I would sell feet pics if I could.
He does. He does. I swear to God.
Yeah, he probably makes something.
Like
There's income.
It's gotta be worth it, right? Like,
You think?
I think I'm gonna give it a shot. I'm gonna try it for MMA Hangout.
An MMA Hangout OnlyFans?
Maybe like a foot finder.
we don't actually. One of my when I did the Shorty Show podcast with Jose Torres, he's fought in the UFC for a little bit. Brave champion. He fights over in oh my God, what's the name in Japan?
He's not in Ryzen, is he?
Yes, he's actually in Ryzen right now with Apache Mix guys who went over there. But what he was saying was, what were we talking about? OnlyFans. He was actually sponsored by OnlyFans for a minute, and what he would do on there for them was MMA content.
Yeah.
Workout tutorials, inspirational content.
Yeah. So that's how we were able to get Justin Gaethje.
Really?
So they pitched me prior to the Max Holloway fight. Hey, once he's done with Max, we want you to do an OnlyFans interview with Justin. And I was like, all right, cool. Then he loses in that fashion, and I'm like, I reach out to the reps and I'm like, hey, he's not gonna come on, right? Like, they're like, no, he'll come on.
And I'm like, you guys know this is the first interview that he's done since he got knocked out by Max Holloway, right? And they're like, yeah, it's on the books. Like, we're going to do
Wait,
it.
how long after the fight was
It
this?
was like maybe a day or 2 days.
So it happened on a Saturday.
the Monday we had the interview.
Yeah.
We
I
were
was
the
the first
first
interview
We were the first interview
of
for
Justin
Justin
Gaethje.
Gaethje after he got.
Post-Max.
And
Yeah.
this was it a video interview?
Yeah.
How'd you guys answer the call? Like, yo, what's up?
Bro, it was crazy. It was crazy. Like,
How did you go ahead and proceed through that interview? I mean,
to be honest, like, I just
We
kept
were-
it as respectful as possible.
Yeah, we were like, yo, you just like, bro, how was that L, dude? You just kind of got knocked out. He was like, yeah, I got banged up. And,
Yeah, he
and then we started talking about like him smoking out of a bong, and I was like, all right, it's lit. Like, all right, like you do what you gotta do.
He was like, on that interview with me on the MMA Hangout, it was the first time that he had ever revealed that he had broken his nose. Remember when Max had that spinning back kick, caught him in the face, he broke his nose, and it was like, all right, what do we do here now? But he said on the interview, he's like, yeah, I had never broken my nose before. In all fights, I'd never broken my nose. And dude, that went crazy viral. Like, I had people in Japanese hitting me up and like retweeting like the stuff. Like, dude, it did like 100K on YouTube. It was wild.
Or Gaethje.
Yeah, the Gaethje interview did like 100K, and I was like, people were giving me the credit, like on like MMA fighting, on like Junkie, on everything. It was like, HT MMA Hangout. I was like, holy shit, this is sick. So we haven't had anything of that nature since, but
We interviewed Volkanovski, and that was fun.
we've
Like,
talked to a bunch of people. I've talked to Sugar twice. We've talked to Rose. We've talked to Volk. We've talked to Mighty Mouse. We've talked to Gaethje. We've talked to
we've done some
Tony
pretty.
Ferguson.
This is like year 4 of us doing MMA Hangout.
yeah.
wow, is it really that
Yeah,
long?
bro.
Oh, wow.
2023 is when we started. So
2020, 2021,
22?
late 2021, dude.
The first fight we did was Colby versus George.
Wow.
So that's 22. I think that was March of 22.
Wow.
Almost 4 years.
Yeah, man.
So what do you guys think has been the biggest growth in the show in that time?
My knowledge of the sport.
To be honest, just be more comfortable with long form watch parties and stuff. Like, the first couple of ones we did it with more people, and this one we started to really refine it.
Yeah, they were fun.
And to be honest, like the great fights have just been huge, and like any wave that we've been able to ride has been on the back of like a great fight. It's like we have dips of shows that we have our loyal people that are locked in every single week, and we appreciate you and we love you. But like I'll think of, UFC 301, which was Pantoja Figgy.
And when you're being part of like the watch-alongs like that, it almost just adds like an extra like connection and like love for the game, right?
Yes,
it almost like
100%.
having like some sweat on the game, right?
Yes, 100%.
Yeah, because
100%.
Switzerland
Literal
just scored, by the way.
sweat right now. Ooh, Switz tied it up in the 68th minute. Corey's got a couple nice shots.
Corey's looking good. Mario's wrestling is so elite though.
That's the thing, right? And if you would pick one thing about Corey, the ground game is not.
It's his brain.
It's not as strong as it needs to be.
Yeah, and his build and his frame. Oh wow, look at that left. Corey landed a good left early in the round.
When it comes to guys like Merab, Petr Yan, like it just feels like they're so good at the one thing that he's not great at, that it's always that. It's the same thing with Sean. Like if you're not knocking out Petr, or if you're not knocking out Petr or Merab, it's like, all right, well, what's the game plan here? And I was just so surprised, and we've talked about it a bunch, how Merab came out in that second fight against Sean, where it was just like piecing him apart in boxing. We were like, who is this?
Yeah, I mean, just people say that every coach says it's easier to progress in striking than it is in wrestling, right? So, I mean, you're not going to be Floyd Mayweather, right? You're not going to have that fast of reactions, but the confidence to just let your hands go,
right?
And that's really it. And he, Merab showed that he's got some power behind those hands.
Big time, big time. Petr back at the top of the mountain to a bantamweight, which is an interesting kind of turn from the Aljo knee to the Sean fight to working his way back up and now getting Merab.
And what's so interesting about that is he might have been the most complete and best bantamweight that entire time.
Jan?
Yeah. Petr is that good.
100%. Like his ground game was great. His hands were great. Like everything is there.
And I mean,
that Aljo fight just kind of.
And it's not like Sean O'Malley dominated him. to
Right,
win.
right. That's what I'm saying. It was like a very, very, very
controversial,
close.
right?
Yes.
You know, you wouldn't say
Was it
either of them
split?
got robbed.
Was it split?
I don't even remember if it was split. I remember that.
I remember it was super controversial. I remember. Was that? I think that was in Abu Dhabi.
I believe so. Yeah.
Give me UFC 284 Abu Dhabi. Check that up. Check that up. Check UFC 284.
That COVID time warp, right? That like just throws everything off.
Like
That was in Perth for Volkan.
Oh no, that was Volkan. 280. Check 280. My bad. 280.
I'm on it, boss.
Oh.
Charles Oliveira versus Islam in Abu Dhabi.
Who was the co-main there?
Jermaine Sterling and TJ Dillashaw.
There it is. Okay, UFC 280 in Abu Dhabi. My bad. I was 4 off.
Nice.
Ooh, nice little combo from Batista. How important is that front kick?
That huff.
Very great for throwing off rhythm, establishing distance. I mean, in Corey's corner, like we were talking about earlier with Justin, you've got Trevor Whitman, right? So,
Right,
and
elite coaching, right.
yeah, one of the best coaches.
Ooh, big left from Corey.
Just so happens Corey's from Colorado as well.
Right, homegrown with the
Yep.
with the Whitman camp.
Isn't that insane with the situation with Trevor Whitman and his glove technology?
Yeah, dude. Why are they not like? What's gonna happen there? Because
Wow, look at that
big
wrestling.
takedown.
What a beautiful level change, man. That wrestling is so elite. Oh, dump him, dump him, dump him. He's high, dump him, dump him. Oh, look at that.
Uh-oh.
If he comes under the hamstring, he can lock it. That's an arm bar. Oh,
Leg. Ankle lock?
bro, I would have reached across for the arm.
Yeah, there you go. End of the first round here. And wow, and in the World Cup game, which is also being watched, if you're watching simultaneous, looks like Switzerland just got a red card and just had one of their players walked off the pitch. So Argentina with the man advantage in the quarterfinals here of the World Cup.
Surprise! Argentina gets a little bit of a boost.
To be fair, the guy completely ran through
He did.
the kick. So with the Whitman technology of the gloves, because that's something Rogan talks about, that's something that everybody in the space
Well,
talks
did
about.
you see what Dana came out and said about it?
Yeah. So like, how do we move forward now?
I think at some point.
And for the audience that doesn't know what the heck's going on.
So basically, Trevor Whitman has a design on these gloves where they have an internal strap on it. They eliminate eye pokes. The way your hands are almost like naturally curved. It's naturally curved. But they requested what reported from Dana White was $100 million for the patents and the technology, basically.
I mean,
of these gloves.
I mean,
I like the play, dude.
they got the money.
I like the play.
They got the money.
Do they though?
Shit, dude, $7 billion with Paramount. I think they got the money. I think they can do it.
Very unsteady. When he got up, you can see the movement is not there on that left.
Ooh, that was not good.
Yeah, hyperextended.
Is that his lead? Was that his left leg? His lead leg?
I mean, he can attack that left leg, and he probably can't move out of the way well.
He's already having a hard time switch. Nice movement.
That's another guy who's been through so many battles and so many wars and stuff with his body too. Corey has. Yeah, how many surgeries has he had? He was talking about it on
man,
Rogan. He's had like
countless,
15
right?
surgeries
Yeah,
or something
countless.
like crazy.
It's one of the guys where, like, you know, we talk about that COVID time warp. He's been at the top since that time where it looked like, you know, he was one of the hottest uprising stars. It looked like he was going to be that guy that came and challenged and. Ooh.
Oh, that's the corner. Calls like, what the hell is happening?
I'd love to see another level change with Mario.
Is that Rose yelling in the background?
It sounded just like that, actually. That was very good, Rose.
Ooh, he's attacking that lead leg. Ooh. Damn. When that front kick hits that lead leg and it bends in like that, damn.
Right, and it's so funny. It's called the oblique kick, right? What does it have to do with an oblique?
Nothing.
It's not being thrown to the oblique by an oblique. And John Jones had the nastiest of all time, right?
Brutal.
Just the build of his body, how long those limbs are.
Where he can hit you from 5 feet away.
And literally just take out your entire leg.
Just a legit tear your ACL in the middle of the fight.
Yeah.
And you're like, okay, I can't fight for 6 months now.
And people call it dirty, and it's like, I don't understand what's dirty about it. One of the most efficient, safest strikes.
And we talk about it like, what do? You chop the lead leg. Like that's what you do.
Especially when it wasn't utilized widespread like it is now, right?
Right. 2 minutes left here. 2:18 left in the second round. Corey Sandhagen versus Mario Batista.
Oh, I'm melting like a candle, dude.
Oh, perfect,
No, we're
perfect.
behind here, though. We're
Okay,
behind.
still, but
Champions don't guess with their nutrition with UFC.
All right, my computer finally
we're back, baby. We're back.
Guys, we are enduring severe heat that is, I believe, affecting some of our equipment. It's okay, though, because we're out here, MMA Hangout.
Presented by DraftKings Sports, now available in all 50 states. I think I'm ready to give a pick.
What do you got?
I'm gonna take Max Holloway. Last I checked on DraftKings, minus 235. The line maybe has moved. Go check on the DraftKings Sports app, available now in your state, in your city, in your house. Go check it out right now. I'm going to take Max Holloway money line. I think it was minus 235. We'll have to see if the line had moved a little bit more. Lou, check that for me. See if the
In
line's
your
moved.
mind, how does Max Holloway get that fight done?
The way he wins every other pace, outpacing him.
Pace and pressure.
Connor, and look, correct me if I'm wrong here. I told him the same thing. Connor's going to do the same thing. Look for that one missile, that javelin he could like, just swing in there. And Max Holloway, I think, is just going to outvalue him. He's more... damn it, what's the word I'm looking for? This is not good TV. But he has more endurance, more stamina. I think he's just going to outlast McGregor. I don't think he's going to give McGregor the window he's looking for, that McGregor's going to need. If McGregor wins, it's because he hit one of these javelin missiles straight and possibly knocks him out or gets him in the liver and it crumbles him. Who knows?
Yeah,
But I don't see McGregor pouncing and then just outpacing him.
No, you can't.
It's Max Holloway.
Connor's fight was over. His game plan was always, let me land the one shot that I can get out of the fight early. Every time we've seen him in 5-round wars, what has been the result? Right? Like, you think of the Nate fight, you think of Khabib, like, you think of all these fights, and it's like, how do you...
Pace, right?
That's the game plan to beat Conor. And who's better at pace right now than Max?
Right.
Like, Chael said it on Ariel's show, I think it was. Or maybe Ariel was on Chael's show. He's like, there's no way that Conor gets off that stool in the 4th round. Like, out of the 4th round, there's no way he continues. And it's like, the tank of a 5-round fight, when you're a regular 3-round fighter and you're fighting consistently, we always talk about, can he make the jump to those last 2 rounds? It's really tough for guys that haven't done that. Now, you haven't done it in... When was the last time he fought a 5er? Was Cowboy a 5-round fight?
No, we're talking 2019. No, not even 2019. I'm sorry. Before that, right? We're talking... Oh, man, who knows?
Like,
I mean, and what, has Conor ever been to the 5th round before?
That's what I'm saying. Like,
I actually don't know that
in
answer.
championship fights, like, when was I can't remember a time that he was in the 5th round ever. So it's like, if Max is going to continue to be like, all right, I know exactly how I'm going to win today. Well, I'm going to touch him up on a box. Control the cage, control the center. Like, what is Conor going to do? And, like, I understand the hype. I understand that people love to put money behind the story. People love to put money behind the name and the face. Conor's a plus 185 right now.
Showing Max Holloway getting his hands wrapped backstage right now.
Like, it feels like one of those moments where we're like, how did we not see it? Why were we so drunk on the Conor McGregor story and the arc of the return of the Mac? When Max has been there and been that dude, and if it weren't for Charles Oliveira being on a backpack for 5 rounds, he would have won that fight too.
But I think that's the one thing that's interesting to me is that we haven't seen Conor McGregor not just fight in 5 years, right? we haven't seen him really train, and we haven't seen in this lead up to this fight any fight camp footage. So we don't know what he's been training. We don't know what he's been game planning. We don't know what he's looking to do in this fight.
Uh-oh, Batista rocking him right now. Big shots on the ground.
Oh, Corey's recovering very early in the round, though. We got over 4 minutes still in the third round. Corey trying to go backdoor and going for a leg.
Ooh.
Oh, he's got it, but he's crossing it over. He's just trying to get leverage to get out the back door. I would say Ryan Hall's phenomenal getting knocked out, but it's up to you.
He is one of the most unique guys in the UFC, though. Like,
well,
that rolling thing is crazy.
Is Ryan Hall still in the UFC? There's no way, right? There's no way.
When was the last time Ryan Hall was in the UFC? Oh, a couple more big shots from Batista.
I hope Ryan Hall's not in the UFC. Like, there's no way, right?
He's 41, dude.
Last time he was in the click his profile. Let's see the last time.
There's no way. It's got to be a few years at least.
2001.
No.
Oh man,
no.
21. You're crazy.
2021. I'm sorry.
Okay. Man, that's going back to the COVID time warp, right?
He's fought more recently than Conor has.
Oh my gosh.
Was the Conor fight was 21?
Yeah, actually,
Dustin fight was 21. Okay, so we're looking at December 11th, 21. Yeah, Conor would have fought before that. Conor, I think, fought in like April or April or May or something like that.
Guys, I do want to report. I think we survived the sun.
Yeah, no, we did. We definitely survived the sun. Hold on a moment.
Punt it.
Reduce, reuse, recycle.
Yeah.
Justin, they're telling me to tell you to smack that out of the way. Punt it. Guys, what I just went through, go ahead. Punt it, Rose. There were stretches in the stream where I went dead silent, and it's because I died momentarily in the heat, and then I came back to life.
I don't know if it's the football in us. Listen. I don't know if it's the football in us, but man, we used to practice in 2-a-days in Miami Heat, and it was like you were dying. And it was like, that was the era
where kids were literally dying.
A, kids were literally dying. B, water was a weakness.
Yeah.
Water was not, oh, let's have a hydration break. Water was, nobody's finishing until you get your 110s done, and then we're going to do 220s. And it was like, oh my God.
What happened with me with sports?
990 degrees.
A couple things happened with me with sports. I was good at baseball mechanically. Like, I had a feel for the game. Like, I've had Roy Ibanez, Hall of Famer and former Yankee Mariner. I wish he was a Marlin.
Is he a Hall of Famer?
I think Raul Ibanez is a Hall of Famer.
Where's the famer?
Where's the mouse? Right here. Is Raul Ibanez a Hall of Famer?
There's no way Raul Ibanez is a Hall of Famer, dude. I think you're tripping on that.
I was doing BP with my brother-in-law, and my brother-in-law and Raul Ibanez are good friends. He looked at me, he goes, "Hey, did you play baseball?" And I go, "As a matter of fact, I did." He goes, "Hey, you have a great swing." And I was like, Raul Ibanez said I had a great swing. No,
a good
Raul
swing
Ibanez
for
is not in the Hall of Fame, unfortunately.
No, hell, of course not.
But he was great.
I mean, great.
But he needs a good swing for somebody
who's not a baseball player.
The company softball game, you know what I mean?
No. He was like, "Hey, like, you played baseball for sure." Baseball.
No, he wasn't recruiting you, Lewis.
No, but he was impressed by my swing. So whatever, dude, flat kite. My point is,
is Raul Ibanez the same level as Carlos Arroyo is in basketball?
He's better than Carlos Arroyo at basketball.
No, I don't think so.
He hit a game-winning home run in a World Series.
I don't think so.
You're wrong about that.
I don't think so.
You're going to get me mad. I'm going to fight you right now.
Carlos Arroyo was one of the best players in the world in the Olympics in 2004. He was one of the best players in the world.
Raul Ibanez, check out
the 2004 Olympics.
I'm going to ask ChatGPT.
Look at him. What are you going to ask ChatGPT? Who is better, Raul Ibanez or Carlos Arroyo? The reason why I say that is because we played with Carlos Arroyo recently in my Saturday pickup games, and he was upset at one guy because he didn't give me the extra pass when he went up, and he's like, "Get the ball to the shooter."
To you.
To me.
Yeah, I like that too. All right, so we both got in some big ball player recognition there. My point is this, bro. My body stopped growing. Everyone got bigger. Everyone's testosterone set in. And I was so small, and I wasn't compensating with speed. Like, okay, I can get on the bags, but like, bro, you gotta do everything else at the level of everyone else's athleticism. And my body just stopped growing, bro. And my body betrayed me. And then I got good at the guitar, and then I, became nerdy, and then I worked out. But that's why I stopped doing sports. So I didn't experience two-a-days.
Well, go back to that. I feel like that has, you know how they say like sports get you ready for life. I feel like two-a-days got me ready for the heat of anything that I can endure. I'm like, it's never as hot as it was, June 9th or like August 23rd, two-a-days in the dead heat of summer. Nothing could be close to that. Nothing.
Yeah,
so it's like 120 degrees now, but I'm like, okay, at least I'm not running wind sprints.
That's fair. Well, the sun's gone, so
you just like took me back to sitting in a helmet, and pads, and just like sweat
dirty
dripping
jersey
off everywhere, and like the smell of mold in my 20-year-old helmet. I'm like, what am I doing with my life?
Did you have fun doing any of that?
I was like, I don't even play, dude. What am I doing?
I was the backup quarterback, so I had the easiest job. But I wanted to play, but then I was like, I'm so much better and like the best on the team in basketball. Like, let me just go do that. And then I walked away from playing football. But I remember sitting there and I'm like, all right, I'm the backup quarterback, and the quarterback was upperclassman.
Were you really that raw in basketball in high school though?
That was nice, bro.
But then were you like raw?
I was nice.
Okay. So why did you want to play football?
Why did I want to play football?
Football's fire
because,
too, though.
Dude, I can throw the ball like 65 yards.
Yeah.
Oh, you got a gun?
He's got a little chooch.
Whenever you get next to Tony, you kind of realize, oh, damn, Tony's big as shit.
He's big, dude. He's tall.
Tony's big as shit.
People don't like, let's see.
Oh.
Just off rip, I think it's Batista.
Mario,
yeah.
Corey looks hurt. He's leaning on his right. I think his left leg's hurt.
He tore his ACL. Like, there's
That's
no way
why when you and Coach E were like, yo, you're going to fight Tony, I was like, all right, I'm ready to see God. No big deal.
When you have, I'm not going to explain the show or go behind the bit, but like, we're very much characters. And when people,
a lot of wrestling going on during the show.
There's wrestling. And when people see my character, it makes them think of their high school bully, right? Or like the jock in high school and whatever. And it's like, oh, he's not that. But then you see me and then it's like, not that I give that energy or that I do stuff that those people did. The fact is that I'm just a big dude.
Bully. You're kind of
I'm not a bully. No, I've never done that.
Tony, we spent a lot of time together
big dude, bro,
making fun of each other, first of all, and then making fun of everybody else.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, Tony ever push his weight around on you?
No, I don't do that. I don't do that.
No, not like that.
I don't need to. I've always been big. I don't need to.
What we will do, which is my favorite, like if you misspeak, you're getting cooked.
You're done.
Like yesterday, I said something.
No, today in the morning.
It was like mathematical.
You guys said mathematical.
And he was like, you illiterate idiot, dumbass, dude. I'm like, Yeah.
So I wanted to play quarterback. Play basketball throughout my entire life.
That's what you saw. Rose almost just fainting right there.
Really?
Yeah, Rose. Hey, Rose, go get water. You almost fainted.
She's fine.
She's fine.
She's been everywhere. She's done everything.
Side note, while we were listening to the McGregor, watching the McGregor highlights, they were showing the fight, or we're watching the highlight where the Irish singer is supposed to sing like a song. Bro, and like the first 10 seconds, it's Rose singing the song.
Yeah, it's funny.
And it's exactly the same pitch.
Dude, the bit on the show the other day of having Rose finish the lyric. All time, might have been
It's not a joke either. It's not like we're setting her up and we're giving her what to say.
Bro,
she just has no clue.
I was dying. That all time, one of the best bits the show's ever done.
She has no clue. It's great. Anytime that she's singing, it's wrong. It's completely wrong.
But it's full-throated confidence.
Yeah, that's the best part.
Maybe not even full-throated. Maybe just like
One more interjection to your QB story. When I arrived at high school, I also wanted to play quarterback. I couldn't throw 60 yards. Maybe I could throw like 45, 50. I was also 13. I was also 4'10". And they looked at me as a 4'10", 170 foot-pound Oompa Loompa.
No.
I looked like a ball, right? And they were like, you want to try out for quarterback? And I threw the ball, and they're like, all right, you can stay here for a little bit. And I transferred to offensive line within like 2 weeks.
You were a big boy then, when you were younger?
Oh, I was a short little fat kid. And then I didn't grow to maybe I got like 5'9", or like from 4'10" to like 5'5" as a sophomore, 5'8".
High school?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, dude. So you really like.
Yeah.
There must have been a lot of girls that see you 10 years later. They're like, who is this?
Oh, dude, by the time my senior year came around, it was
You were
like,
in.
yeah, it was crazy. not a good thing either.
Yeah, you know.
Because a kid that had none of it, right, and then got it all, it turned into a problem. It literally
I have been there,
not a good
brother.
problem. No, there was definitely a lot of great of it, but I went on my Conor McGregor journey very early.
Wow.
So like, I mean, it took me about 10 years to finally be like, all right, I'm good now, I'm chill.
I got it out of my system.
Yeah, I mean that, and then also having kids, right? Like I've got a 7-year-old son, and then he's in athletics, and then coaching other kids and training other kids, and then
It changes everything.
oh yeah, because I mean I think people don't give kids enough credit, right, for how smart and like intuitive they are and like how capable they are. They really, I mean, think about how many kids there are now that have graduated college in single-digit ages, right? So like kids are capable of being near adult levels. Like the kids that I have, like my son, he can coach and train kids already now that are his age. Like by the time my kid's 10 and the kids that I coach now when they're 10 years old, they should be able to like run youth teams on their own. They should be able to call audibles. My son can read defenses already. Like, and it's just a different level now when you see these guys. Like, you know, Mike, I'm not 6'8", I'm not 6'3". These kids that are of that they're bringing to me, that I'm giving this supercomputer brain. That's why you're seeing a whole new level of sports, and sports is just going to keep elevating.
Who knows where we're going to end up in the next 10, 20 years where it's like, all right, I guess this is normal now. Like the Wembys of the world, like the ways that things are just evolving. People are growing. Everything's bigger, stronger, faster, smarter. With AI, who knows like what the advancements are from a sports perspective on like what we can do. We did a tour of the UFC PI and like.
I wanted to ask you guys about that. How was your guys' visit to the UFC Performance Institute?
It was sick, dude. It was incredible. We saw John Jones, Gable Stevenson walk right by us too. Norm Powell was there working out. So it was really cool.
Was there
the tech they had is
any
crazy.
aura or anything about John Jones when you either saw him, passed him? I'm not sure how close you got to him.
He walked right by us. So when you walk into the PI, you
Yeah,
kind of like bust a left,
yep.
and he walked right in. Gable walked right in after him, and I was surprised how Gable looks so much bigger on TV than he does in person. Because I saw him in person, I was like, damn, I know that's him, but like, it doesn't look like him.
Is that because he was shorter than you?
It's because he's smaller than me.
Was that who?
Gable Stevenson, who won today. The guy who's an Olympic wrestler and now fighting UFC.
Wasn't he an Olympic champion?
Yeah, like
Olympic like not just an Olympic wrestler. Olympic
gold medal
champion.
Gold medal Olympic wrestler. Like insane talent. But yeah, John was actually like super playful, like because they were in just a mob of guys. He was like messing with some guy, kind of dapped somebody up, but it's like you look at him, and you're like, holy shit, like that's literally the GOAT walking right by.
Now, when you look at John, does it have that like click of like, oh that's a killer. That makes sense.
Massive. Like for us, as I saw Gable, and I was like, damn, not as big as I thought. I saw John, and I was like, bigger than I thought.
And you know, a lot of people say it because the shoulders and the arms, how long they are, and they're just monstrous.
He's a big guy. Like everything is just like big on him, and it's like he walks by you, and you're like, oh wow. If I always do it, and I guess maybe it's like a sports thing where it's like, all right, I'm looking at you like if I'm lining
Sizing
up.
up. I'm gonna size you up.
I'm gonna line up against you. Like I'm gonna either cover you or like we're gonna go back to war. And I look at John, and I'm like, yeah, no, I don't want none of that. I don't want to none of that.
You did it to Izzy.
I did do it to Izzy when we were Extreme. When
That's
Izzy
right.
was
That's
there. Izzy walked over, and I kind of sized up Izzy, and I was like, a little bigger than Izzy is. Okay. Izzy leaving City Kickboxing.
That's insane, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
that was an interesting one.
You know, you see that at the end of careers, right? And it's usually like it's a last hurrah type of thing. Is really what it is, right? Where like everything's gone wrong, everything has fallen off from the peak, the pinnacle that we were at.
When he was untouchable.
Man, I mean,
his run was crazy.
He was one fight away from becoming the greatest middleweight of all time.
Yeah.
He was one fight away. If he wins, he becomes the longest win streak ever. Sean Strickland put an end to that, right?
Sean is now two of the most insane underdog stories in UFC that we've ever seen. Between that one and the Hamza fight.
The two biggest upsets in MMA history.
Like, who's bigger than that?
Justin Gaethje and Ilia Topuria?
Okay.
Yeah, probably.
In my opinion,
that point, to
in
that
my
point.
opinion,
When Kamaru Usman got knocked out in New York.
Leon, the
That was
shot
in
heard around the world.
That was Utah. That was
Utah.
Salt Lake City.
So yeah, I mean, I think it's Justin, but like you said with Sean Strickland specifically, I mean, what he went and did against Hamzat, I think
It was unreal. It was unreal.
it almost also lets Izzy off the chain a little bit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's like, all right, Izzy didn't just lose to this random dude. Like he lost to
A guy who's done it twice now.
two-time champion, beat one of the Izzy, one of the greatest of all time, and then beat Hamzat that looked to be
the biggest like myth behind him of like, oh, this guy's unbeatable. Like, especially when he did at DDP, I was like, DDP looked like he could do nothing.
Yeah,
I crashed out in that one. That was crazy. I had
That
a lot
was
of money
probably
on
one of the most
DDP.
upsetting fights I've ever seen in my life.
I had a lot of money
This guy
on
was really
DDP.
pissed off.
I had a lot of money on DDP. I got sold a bill of goods that I didn't like. I had DDP by falling hammer and it didn't happen. It was, and I remember before we had met Coach E was like, if Sean's not going to take this serious, I'm not going to coach him.
Yeah.
Remember where they had that kind of scuffle back and forth when, who was the fight right after Izzy? Where Sean just kind of like, who was it, man?
It was the Ankalaev fight, was it?
No. It was, so Sean beat Izzy. Go back to Sean's.
I'm here Googling, should Rolly Banyas be a Hall of Famer?
Oh my God. Give me Sean's. When he lost a split decision to DDP the first time in Toronto.
Oh,
That was
okay,
January
yeah.
of a couple years ago, where it was like he just didn't go back to his thing. I don't want you to see Raul Banyas stuff. Beat Paulo Costa, which now looks like a very good victory.
Yeah.
Paulo looks good at 205, dude.
Man, well, yeah, it doesn't have to
looks good
suck
at
down,
205.
right? Yeah, it's just it's so interesting to see how many different builds, excel at different weight classes, right? Like even seeing Robert Whittaker win today at 205 is insane, right? Because this dude,
Krylov.
don't forget, did he not fight at 170? Yes, he did.
Yeah.
He fought at 170. Are they showing Connor? Because it looks like Timo was going off right now.
I think Patty's about to walk out.
Oh. Yeah, that's how big of a star Patty is. Look, that shows Patty's star, huh? That I thought it was Connor.
We have a nail biter in the Argentina-Switzerland game, guys.
Oh, wow.
Wow, nail biter.
I'm surprised
Down Weber.
Patty gets the first walkout. You figure bigger star goes second. I think they're probably doing it on rankings. What's Patty ranked? He's 3, isn't he?
Yeah, I'm not
BSD
sure.
is what? Is he top 2?
I wonder why they're having Patty walk first.
It has to be because of the rankings.
What's the lightweight rankings?
It's Gaethje. It was Topuria #1 contender, but now he's dropped. I don't know if they've redone the rankings post.
I'm on it, boss.
You figure BSD's
You
got to move up there.
Ilya, Armin, Charles Oliveira, Max Holloway, #4. Saint Denis.
No, but hold on. Go to the UFC one because that's
Yeah.
that's Gemini or whatever it is.
AI.
Yeah. Go to the UFC rankings. Here we go.
Gaethje, yeah.
Gaethje, who's second?
No, dude, it was what I was reading to you. Ilya, Armand, Charles, Max Holloway, Benoit, Gamrot,
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Renato. Gemini was right.
And Renato Moicano, but where's Patty?
He's 9th after
9.
Quillan.
That's what it is.
I didn't realize Patty was still. Oh, he's
Oh, he's
6th.
6th now. Okay.
He's 6th here. That's interesting.
Bro, I'm looking at the lightweight division.
I forgot about Armand. Armand's fighting in
love
RAF
that
more than he
division.
is in.
What a great division.
It's a banger division, bro.
And the UFC's in such a good spot.
Ladies love Patty.
It's so interesting how like the Sports Athletic Commission works out here. So that female in the back, the red jacket on the Patty's right over his shoulder,
Yeah.
she's like the head and runs everything for Tough Enough in terms of like everything.
right there?
Yep, everything backstage, getting weighed in, all the rules and everything with the fighters, and I mean like the top dog. And then you see her here, it's like
In the background.
yeah, it's like, what the heck is going on?
Here, I'm gonna turn around here. Turn the old. Do one of these moves right here.
So for context, there's a 7,000-foot LED screen right there that we can't put on the
7,000
Bigger
foot.
than that. It's probably bigger than that.
1.5 foot long.
It's like a football field. It's huge.
I think it's bigger than 7,000 feet. There's no way, bro.
Dude, I don't know, man. I just called it a football field. You're gonna listen to me?
Oh, you're right.
I actually have a good little view right here of the glass. It's just gonna be backwards. So Patty's gonna be throwing a lot of left.
I've been doing that.
That's what I've been using to the glass.
Beautiful, beautiful mountain range.
Yeah.
We don't have that in Miami.
No,
Yeah,
this place is
those
slammed,
Red Rock
too.
Mountains.
Hey,
Yeah,
the
Circa is
heat
going off.
The dry heat is crazy too, bro. It's like the dryness of the air.
I'm getting my ass kicked by Las Vegas right now.
Let's see, Patty.
I'm in a tank top. My wife bought. She's like, "Hey, wear a tank top." And I was like, "Really?" She's like, "Yeah, trust me. I'm gonna. You'll look nice."
Yeah, why not? Everybody loves a tank top
She bought me
tan.
like this flower shirt from Sada.
Does Patty get Armin? Patty wins, he fights Armin.
No, I think
Where's Armin? Where is he? Because he's in RAF, but like, where is he?
I don't understand how the fight is not Armin and Justin. I just don't understand how it's not Armin.
They just keep. He's second in the rankings, and they just keep jumping people over him.
Yeah,
You think his dad's paying like a little?
I don't know.
that dude is such an awesome character, man. Right? Having seen him hold his private jet, so Muggsy, the wrestler, could jump on him, eat the caviar with him, like. Just incredible, dude. Like, literally Batman, right? Like, billionaire daddy, do anything, all the political power in the world.
But I'm going to fight for money.
Yeah, and then I'm going to become one of the best in the entire world. Oh, and oh, my goodness.
You got everybody. So who's who out here? Vince Vaughn next to Tucker Carlson.
That's so funny.
And then, wait. So it went Mike Tyson, Tucker Carlson, Vince Vaughn, Theo Vaughn.
All the Vaughns.
Wow. Good one. Dude, he's a killer. BSD's a killer.
Yeah.
Like legit. Like he's
legit
like
a killer.
He's actually killed people.
Yeah, like he was like
Special
Forces. That's why when people say that he's a quitter or this, that's like,
you don't get it.
do you not realize if he quit in his last job, he dies?
Right.
Like literally dies, and not just him, everyone around him dies.
There is no quit.
Yeah, there's no quit.
There's no quit. Looks like Argentina and Switzerland going into extra.
Drop my hat, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and grab it. If you don't mind me just scooching my ass over here.
Hey, get rid of this, bro. This is a sweat maker right here. I had to get mine. Monkey, throw monkey. What's the route to victory here for Patty? Ground game? BSD's great at that too.
Quick, fast. I think it ends in a rear naked choke, to be honest. He makes a wrong decision. Patty takes his back. Patty's got a great rear naked choke.
Yeah, his submission game is slick. His BJJ is great. But BSD, I mean, but he's very much above average.
Everywhere.
Ground game probably a little bit better than above average.
High motor, high toughness, high IQ.
Good hands, good chin.
Yeah, Patty's jiu-jitsu is insane.
Yeah, that's the thing that it's like, can he get out of what Patty wants to do?
Good sense of humor from Patty.
Dude, I am so surprised. I am so surprised. Speaking of the White House card, I just saw the French flag. I am so surprised of Cyril Gane.
Yeah.
So surprised because and it shows that there's levels to this. It shows that there's levels to this.
Say what you're gonna say.
I mean, should he have won that fight?
With the shots to the back of the head?
That's not what I thought you were gonna say. I was disappointed how Alex Pereira came into the fight. He looked lazy. He looked sloppy. He looked slow. He looked unconditioned.
Yeah.
He looked slow.
I think he tried to get up to 265 at all costs, to the detriment of what his game plan should have been, which is maybe, okay, I'm going to be a little bit more lean. I'm going to be heavyweight, but I'm going to be a little bit more lean, more ready, because you know that the guy across from you does not move like a heavyweight. The guy across from you moves like a middleweight, and he hits you like a Max Truck at 265.
So how are you going to be slow and have the reaction time of a guy who's 260 pounds force-fed instead of a guy who's naturally 265 and moves the way he does? But I was so surprised at his quickness, just the way that he was snapping stuff.
He looked fast.
And that's why I said there's levels to this. Speaking about the GOAT, John Jones took care of Cyril Gane in about 37 seconds. Hit him with a spinning back kick, liver shot, into a standing guillotine, into the guillotine, and it was over. A minute and a half or whatever it was. That's a killer.
Yeah, and we're talking about somebody that was also the light heavyweight champion, right? Someone that had to move up and go up against somebody. It's not like John Jones beat someone at his weight class and manhandled him. He went up and manhandled someone.
After how many years? Was 2 or 3 years that John hadn't fought?
Yeah. Very, very impressive. Like you said, it just shows like levels. That's why I asked earlier when you guys were at the UFC PI, you guys saw John Jones. Did you feel it? Did you feel it? Or did you see it? Did you feel it?
For sure.
Because when I've been around him, every time I've been around him, it's like, oh.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah. 100%.
And then the hearing of all the stories from friends that have trained down with him, especially back in the days when he was in Arizona. When he would go out and party and he'd get drunk and he would go from, who he is now and who he turns into in those evil nights. Oh my goodness. Like the most scary nights ever. And everyone around him knows too. They just get away. They run.
I can't even imagine, though. Like,
it's, well, what's the new saying? IGB MN.
Yeah.
It's gonna be bad.
Yep. Patty, 31. Surprising that he's older than BSD. I didn't know BSD was 30. I thought he had come in a little bit more seasoned already. I thought he was 33, 34.
Well, that's why he's a savage, dude. He was so early in his career he made SF. Like he was a savage. That's when people talk about him.
Yeah, like that's not supposed to happen that way.
No, yeah. And
you're probably just supposed to get in there now, in your mid-30s and mid-30s.
And he's been fighting in the UFC for years.
It's like,
I think he is, because I underrate BSD all the time.
He was at, I want to say he was co-main for the Cheeto and Sean fight at Miami. He fought Dustin.
Yeah.
And that was a war. We were there. We were there for that. And I remember watching him in person. I was just like, dude. I think Dustin beat him, but it was like holy shit.
War. I mean,
outright war.
He's kind of what launched Dustin Poirier into
that second run. But then you think of Justin, dude. And I remember that fight where Justin KO'd him. I was in Key West.
Kirsten real hype about Patty the Batty. You guys got distracted by text message. Let my boy cook real quick. Yeah, Kirsten over there, social media. She loves Patty.
Loves Patty.
Big Patty fan.
Who do you got in this fight, Lewis?
Patty.
You got Patty?
Yeah, every time I bet against Patty, I lose that bet. And as much of a badass as Saint Denis is, Special Forces, as much as we're painting him as a badass, is what I'm trying to say, excuse me. He still has lost some fights. And it's a different monster in the ring there. I'm trusting Patty here, which I usually don't. I usually bet against Patty.
I literally can't even think of what this fight is going to look like right now, to be honest.
I can't even shape it out. I'm hoping it's a slugfest. I don't think it,
I was going to say, who is that doing the, did you see that, the ring card? They let Sophie Cunningham do it, yeah.
Wow.
Oh.
I was like, where's her rack?
Here we go. Patty and BSD in a title eliminator at
lightweight. Wow.
BSD coming out strong. Hey, Patty looks jacked.
Wow.
Uh-oh.
Patty looks huge.
Darce choke.
Patty looks huge, dude. You got to get his legs across, though. Nope. Patty got to rotate a little bit. If the longer he stays there, the tighter it's going to get. There you go. He's got to get his legs to his legs. Yep. Oh, that's tight as shit.
Oh my
That's tight
God.
as shit.
Oh my God.
That's a submission. He's gonna tap.
Oh my God.
He's gonna tap or go to sleep. He's sitting too high though. There's too much space. He's out. He's out. He's out.
Oh my God. Oh
Wow.
my God. Paddy Pimblett puts
Is-
BSD to sleep.
Yeah, that was nasty.
BSD just woke up from a
He just woke up, had no idea.
That was tight.
Oh my God.
That was tight.
Wow, Kirsten is very happy.
Oh my God.
She was hyped. Wow.
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 I told you his
wow.
jiu-jitsu is so good, dude. Like his jiu-jitsu is so good, bro. Have you guys seen that video of Paddy grappling against all the army
Yeah.
soldiers? And there's just every single one of them. Like, and then, of course he's gonna tap every single one of them, but it was just how it was one after another after another. And then he had to go from using strength to his arms were completely dead. And just straight technique. He's better. He's got really good technique, dude. I would like, to be honest, now that's somebody I would have liked to see against Islam at lightweight.
Yeah.
Somebody like this. Whoa.
All right, so just like that, we are inches closer to Conor
The main
McGregor.
event of the evening.
How exciting. What a finish there.
I mean, what a fight, dude. Paddy literally just changed the night.
So Benoit throws the high kick, and here's the shot.
Excuse me, Mr. McGregor, but I got a fight to put on real
Yeah,
quick.
dude, that's basically.
Wow.
I got a show to put on.
So break that
Let me
down
steal
for
it.
me. Break that down for me, because Saint Denis breaks down where?
From the go, Paddy knew that he was gonna have leverage and he was gonna be stronger than him, and then he was gonna get BSD to lunge forward and overcommit.
Right.
And then he was gonna go. He was either gonna go head and arm. He was gonna go guillotine. He was gonna go. Oh my goodness, so
We're just
tight.
completely asleep.
Yeah,
Completely
and I mean,
asleep.
and to walk his legs down the way he did, right? Because
Yeah, right at the
from
end,
this,
yeah.
no, from early, from in this position, being able to get to the ground, walk your legs under, get to his legs, and not just get to his legs, get all the way up to the top to his
Grab,
shoulders,
yeah.
get up to your arms to create that extra leverage, to create that extra squeeze. That's such high level jiu-jitsu. I mean, that's impressive, dude. And especially to do it against BSD, who's that strong. I mean, remember when BSD was, like you said, the DP fight?
Yeah, bro. It was, I am so surprised.
Huge.
I mean,
Huge fight for Paddy.
I mean, Paddy. All right, what do you do now? Because
I think so that deserves an Ilya fight, in my opinion.
Wow.
That deserves an Ilya. I mean, dude, if Ilya doesn't exist,
I mean, he's got beef with everybody.
put it this way, if Ilya wins that fight against Justin, Paddy might be fighting for a title right now.
Yeah.
That's how close Paddy is to a title.
But the thing is, he lost to Justin, right?
Yeah.
So it's like, how do you do the
That's
the
why I
transitive
think
property match?
he fights. I think he has to fight Ilya. I think that's the fight, and I think Justin fights Armin.
So Armin finally gets a title shot.
He has to, dude. He has to.
Does he? Because it doesn't seem like the UFC is too keen on giving him a title shot whatsoever.
You're 100% right, and I don't know how.
And
dude.
like, for me, there's enough bad blood with Paddy and Armin that you can make that the #1 contender fight. And then you leave Ilya off.
Guys, Switzerland is hanging in there with a man down.
52 seconds in, dude. That's insane. Dude, that Darce was insane.
Paddy takes out BSD in under a minute.
Let's see what Paddy's got to say. Let's see who he calls out. He's got to call somebody out.
That was one of the absolute most brutal chokes I've ever seen in
Seriously.
South Africa, and you called it. You had a feeling he was going to dive in and get caught in submission. Some of the year pitches.
Yeah, that forward press.
I knew he was out. I had to say to Mark, he's unconscious, man, he's out. I had to check him, you know, try and grab hold of my leg like that, told everyone, oh, he's going to shoot him, he's going to try and grab hold, and I'm going to choke his ass unconscious.
See, that's why I thought he was going to get to his back, but
Choke his ass unconscious.
wow. How he
Told me
leads.
he's out, lad.
I mean, maybe he fights Charles.
Charles would be a good one too, because that
Matchup
jiu-jitsu
wise,
match would be
right?
Crazy.
But I think, oh. Look how he walks the legs down, though.
Yep.
Walk the legs down, look, hook his leg all the way up to his shoulders. You see what I'm saying?
Yep.
All the way to the shoulders. You see that?
He had nothing. He couldn't get out.
Well, you're creating extra squeeze, extra leverage for your squeeze. Look, but look, oh my God. That jiu-jitsu is so crazy. I mean, you know, sitting here.
Simple as that.
Yeah, that's an autistic squeeze right there.
Wow. Oh, here we go.
Wow.
Yeah, I like that.
That's how you cut a promo.
That's how you cut a promo. Joe goes, okay, what else? Is there anything else? Crazy, dude. R.I.P. Andre, dude.
There's a thick vein in his neck.
Yeah.
Look how thick that is. What juice is he taking?
Oh, that or Joe's got a good grip on his neck.
Is he singing Green Day?
I don't know what he's saying.
Theo Vaughn? What is it? You know what it is?
Oh. What a fight, man.
Wow.
Was Saint Denis in the cage that whole time?
He was.
I think he dipped.
The moment that he said the result, he was gone.
That is always a peculiar position to be in, right?
Yeah,
when a guy just when a guy just beat you in a literal fist fight, and he's talking shit about you.
And he didn't even throw a punch.
Well, other than that, it's like when you beat me up in a fight and you're talking shit, what can I say? You just beat me.
Yeah, I got nothing.
Yeah, I can't say shit. What am I gonna do? Fight you?
We just tried that.
Yeah, we just tried that and you won.
You beat me. You didn't throw a punch in a fist fight. You beat me.
Puka.
Puka loves UFC.
Bro, I don't know if Puka changed since last night. I swear to God. No, he was down at the concert last night with Sammy J over at Virgin Hotels. I think he was wearing the exact same thing.
Hey, big play right here in the Argentina. Oh, no.
So that's soccer, right? That's soccer?
That's soccer, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, we're mere moments away from the moment we've all been waiting for 5 years. Conor McGregor.
Okay, why are they doing them wrong with those pictures? What is that?
I know.
UFC 6, that's the game.
That's
Oh,
the
yeah,
game.
but
Those are the in-game avatars.
Yeah, but Conor didn't have any tattoos.
Neither did Max.
didn't have any tattoos.
I don't know. I'm sorry, guys. I didn't design the game.
Okay, no.
They were
We both
complaining.
saw it, and I was just like, I don't see that.
Luis Montejo reported the facts here, live from Las Vegas. It was hot as balls. Now it's
hot.
It's hot.
Less hot.
Less hot. We're hanging in there. The middle of the solar system went away for a little bit.
It's on the other side of the world now.
It's on the other side of the world.
Oh,
so we're, rising in Japan.
With
I
a
guess.
mohawk?
Wow.
Conor McGregor's rocking the mohawk tonight. They're showing some footage right now of Conor McGregor backstage in the locker room warming up.
He's rocking the Chuck Liddell, dude.
And his movement looks much better. He's still a lot more upright. And you know, that stiffness that you see there at the hip hinge, right? That was the thing about Conor McGregor that made him so scary. That hip hinge was so flexible and like, you never really seen anything like it.
His ability to lunge on a lot of that stuff.
To move on that hinge and come out of it, change levels to get his hips elevated, throw those high wheel kicks. And
Max Holloway's gonna throw 4,000 punches.
Have you ever seen anyone change 40 pounds in body weight and not visibly change at all?
Max looks the same.
Like literally at all. Nothing looks bigger. Like it's crazy.
Max looks exactly the same.
People were talking about the Max Holloway standing next to Robert Whittaker, because Robert Whittaker's listed at, I believe, like 6'1", and Max Holloway's listed at like 5'10". Look, Max Holloway's not 5'10". Shaking his hand, hugged him, been in a training room with him. I swear to God, he's got to be at least 6'1", 6'2". Like he's massive. He's got big, wide shoulders and like long arms. Like And that's why they say he's got short arms. It doesn't look like he's got short arms in person. So we'll see, man. I'm excited for this.
Conor McGregor, man. Max Holloway, what a fight. A pitch-perfect fight for both guys.
You can kind of feel the anticipation building.
Yeah. Everybody's really at the edge of their seat right now. People in the pool moved up a little bit closer.
This could be either a great fight or we're going to be like, oh, yikes.
Well, who knows? Like we talked about a little bit, there is no training footage out of Conor McGregor, right? What if he comes out and he shoots like Habib? And gathers the legs up.
That would be insane.
Man, this is going to be crazy. What round are you guys giving it?
Second round.
Second round, Max knockout?
I think that Max wears him out. And
That quick?
Yeah. I don't think that Conor. Wow. Bro, tell me the last big comeback of this magnitude. Forget implications socially, whatever. Like a fighter being out that long, going against a battery like Max. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like.
No, yeah, it's unprecedented. It's unprecedented.
Max Holloway beat the guy
the
who.
The entire equation is unprecedented.
The guy who just beat Ilia Topuria, Max Holloway, like
knocked him out.
Knocked his ass out. I wouldn't put Conor McGregor in a ring right now with Ilia Topuria or Justin Gaethje.
I mean, if he wins tonight, we may be looking at a 155. We might be looking at the 155 strap for Conor McGregor. Can you imagine Conor comes back, beats Max, and goes to a title fight against Justin?
And that would be one of the greatest sports stories of all time. But I mean, do we get it? I don't think you get that in life, right? I mean, who knows? Maybe you do, right? But to go through everything he did and be able to come back, how is that possible?
It's definitely not lost on us. Like all the you mentioned it earlier. I know the chat's mentioning it now, but like all the stuff that he went through socially in his life, the ups and downs, like. Mind you, I don't think we know that firsthand, but to mentally come back and to be like, all right, I'm a fighter right now. That's the part that to me, I'm not sold on that. To be out 5 years, it's not just about getting your physical right and being fight ready, it's your mentals too. So like, to what degree, and mind you, he could be just a killer. And Conor McGregor is a killer.
The thing is, the last time we saw him, he was getting stretchered out because of a compound fracture in his leg that they were trying to resolve earlier. He went into the fight and ended up failing him. Very few guys, we talk about Anderson Silva, we talk about Chris Weidman, we talk about all those guys that have had those compound fractures in the leg. Those guys don't come back the same. Maybe it's been 5 years, and maybe the plate and the bones and everything is healed nicely where he doesn't have an issue. But man, to come back from this is almost nearly impossible. It's hard to have a normal life after that, much less fight in a massive fight at 170 pounds versus a guy who's been fighting at the top of his game for 5 years. It's really hard. And the question is going to be, we know Conor was great. Is there going to be an expiration? Can there be an expiration on greatness?
Well, I'm more in the thinking with you, in line with thinking of you in terms of, I mean, mentally, I actually like what I've been hearing from Conor McGregor. Okay. Yeah. I like what he's been talking about, and it doesn't seem fake. He keeps returning to his spiritual journey.
The faith and stuff, yes.
Yeah, with every single thing. I mean, even from the alcohol questions and being almost like pestered with even the civil lawsuit that came out, right?
Right.
All of that, the way he's handled it is, I mean, he has owned up to what he believes are his mistakes and has held up his innocence. On the other end, so I think mentally he's great. Physically, when you haven't been in the cage in 5 years, you can try to simulate a fight all you want.
You can't.
Yeah, correct.
But you can't.
That's my point.
You can't simulate live fire.
When I say the mental part, I have no doubt that Conor has the genuine confidence that I can beat anybody in a fight, bro. It's that 5 year gap of like the in-game rep, right? 5 years is a long time. It's like a quarterback taking a snap.
5 months is a long time in this sport. Like, think about how many things can change. We saw, not even 5 months ago, a month ago, we saw a guy who is on top of the world in Ilia Topuria. The guy's an instant Hall of Famer. His run of Volk, his
his run of Charles, his run of Max. Those three right there is like, all right, you got a Hall of Fame resume as is, right? The sport in a month has changed where now, can he even become the champion in 55? Can he beat Patty? We just saw that change 30 seconds ago.
Yeah.
We don't know if he can beat Patty.
And listen, I'm reading some of the
Now
comments
you're talking about 5 years.
Yeah, and the comments are pushing back on, oh, does anyone really believe his spiritual journey? I understand that perspective, like your perspective of like, okay, was this a genuine transformation?
Or is it a cop-out for whatever it is?
Hey, I did some really bad stuff. We're looking at people like Russell Brand that have done that. Like, hey, I lived this really bad life. I had this spiritual conversion. I'm not that person anymore. I understand the viewer being like, if that's genuine, how much did that person really change? But then I'm on the other side of that saying, that's not really
anybody's call.
It's not our call to make until the next infraction. Right now, I mean, listen, he's about to fight a massive fight.
Oh,
in
here we
a
go.
massive card. He's about to get walked out. Is that him?
No, they're gonna have Max.
That's Max. Yeah, you can't have Connor come out first.
No way.
You can't have Connor come
A
out
little
first.
insulting. IMO.
Come on, man.
Whoa, I can't. So this is the first time Max Holloway, I believe, has ever come out to a Brada Is song, Israel Kawaka Viva Ole. This is who BJ Penn used to come out to. This song.
Ooh,
So
yes.
this is insane. I can't
Is it like
believe
a
he's
call
for
out
the
to-
land. Cry for the people.
Wow.
Cry for the land that was taken away. Wow. Hawaii's pride, Max Holloway.
So for context, Justin is part of, you're Hawaiian, right? Correct?
Yeah. Yeah.
Did you not hear him
That's
just
the
say
bit,
the name
right?
of the artist?
I know. I was doing the bit.
Here we go. And I think Max did the right thing and he says all the right things coming into the fight. They're preparing for the best Conor McGregor that we've ever seen. And very highly possible. Look how big his son is now. Look how big Rush is. So crazy.
Wow.
Alyssa's lovely wife. What a game changer to his entire career and his entire life, man.
I mean, easily the biggest athlete in Hawaii history, yeah?
Oof, man, that's a hard one. He's right. Like, because
Wow.
when you still talk to people about who is the biggest fighter or
Athlete.
or even the biggest athlete in the history of Hawaii, a lot of times they still say BJ Penn.
Really?
BJ Penn resonates that high.
Really?
I mean, you
Even with
ask.
the stuff that happened recently that he's been kind of like.
Yeah, I mean, all that stuff sucks so much. But when you talk about just the best athletes or like what BJ Penn did, like BJ Penn fights, it was just
Pull
different.
Hawaii on the map.
It was different. I mean, Max Holloway fights huge, massive, like insanely massive, but
Nothing like BJ?
everybody, it was nothing like that. And
Wow.
that Joe Rogan till this day says the best fighter he's ever seen,
Was BJ.
BJ Penn.
BJ had a run where it was like.
Oh, BJ Penn,
dominating.
when the Marinovich brothers got with him, so the Marinovich brothers, they worked with Troy Polamalu, a lot of top athletes, right? They changed.
I think of Troy. When I think of Hawaiian athletes, I think Junior
Ooh, that's a good
Seau
one,
and Troy
too.
Polamalu.
Well, they're Polynesians, right? They actually aren't even from Hawaii. They're from California, if I'm not mistaken, right?
That's fair.
But heavy Polynesian. They're all
yeah.
cousins.
Right,
Like,
right.
literally, they all come from the same islands in Samoa, right?
Yeah.
So when they moved to California, Utah, Hawaii, they all stay connected, right?
Right.
So they're literally all know each other.
So BJ Penn is like Cali Hawaiian or
No,
Hawaiian?
BJ Penn is Hawaiian.
Hawaiian.
His mom, guys, they've had money for generations. Oh, he looks good. They've had money for generations. They own land and whatnot. So, I mean, that's why his family's going to be okay forever. They were okay before BJ was a UFC fighter.
Yeah. Wow, Max looks spry.
Great,
Max
dude.
looks just jumped off the cage. He's ready to go, man. He's a dog. He's a dog, man.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Foggy Dew about to come on.
Man,
Conor
imagine
McGregor.
if BJ Penn could get into shape like that. Because just like how Max would fight anybody at any weight, BJ literally fought anybody at any weight.
Here it is.
The lightweight champion fought heavyweights.
Chad just brought up Manti Te'o.
Manti Te'o, one of the great. I mean, dude, actually, I'm going to be shooting a podcast out with Manti hopefully within the next
There
few
you
months.
go.
Yeah, he's Manti's one of the greats, dude. Especially
go.
at that high school level. Manti Te'o, like, there's football awards now. That the Manti Te'o award.
Wow.
Oh, here we go.
I never thought I would hear this song again.
Wow. I can't believe this. And it's against Max Holloway.
That's
Got-
kind of crazy.
If we get a point down in this fight, if we somehow get to a fifth round and a point down in the fight,
Yeah.
it's going to go
No,
nuts.
That's
It's gonna go nuts.
That's like the best possible.
I've never seen the UFC do fog in the octagon. They have fog going in the octagon right now.
That's my excuse if Max Holloway
Is
loses.
Conor McGregor like the biggest UFC superstar of all time?
By far.
Yeah, right?
Like,
Very close.
you have to
Very close.
add multiple of them together to reach Conor McGregor levels. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
Conor is bigger than the sport he plays.
you got to remember,
only
dude.
a handful of those
Conor
guys.
How old was? Look it up. How old was Conor McGregor when he fought Floyd Mayweather? Was he 28? Was he 27? And he was already. He owned the world.
Oh, here's the Notorious.
29 years old when he fought
29.
Mayweather. 2017.
Insane. That was a decade ago.
Yeah. Here we go. Conor McGregor going to make the walkout after 5 years.
And
Wow.
the crowd erupts. Absolutely
Draped.
goes crazy.
Draped in the Irish flag with a rosary around his neck. Sporting
Staring
a
into the
mohawk.
camera.
Sporting a mohawk. The Notorious Conor McGregor.
A little twist on the end of the beard too.
Yeah.
A little bit of Irish accents.
Wow. And
Wow, he already came out shirt off.
history in the making.
Very interesting. Wow,
Argentina
bro,
scored.
the pool is going nuts here at Stadium Swim at Circa.
Wow,
There-
Argentina wins it at the death. Argentina wins it at the death. Conor McGregor walking out at the same time. What a day of sports. If you're watching, try screen with us in the middle. Thank you for making us a part of this incredible night.
I'm a little pissed off that I don't have Blue Jays Padres in my top left, but okay. I'll let it slide.
Hey, we're like this. We are in Vegas. That better be a helicopter and not something else.
Yeah, we just heard what sounded like
Mandalay
a
Bay.
B-82 just dropping bombs, dude. That was scary.
Wow, here we go. Here we go.
We're back, baby.
This is, yeah. Oh, what a shot, by the way, for the win. What a shot.
And I mean, I would say that looked pretty genuine. His kisses to the rosary.
That's look, bro, and that's the toughest part about any of this with anybody, not just Conor, not just anybody. And we have security just crash our. This guy works here, so I guess it's okay. But look, that pissed off some people.
Look, at the end of the day, like anybody's spiritual journey
Is their journey.
is their journey, and regardless of it's a serial killer that's killed 1,000 people, somebody who's done whatever, like we can only do what we can do from our side, and somebody else who's
That
on
was
their
a
own
funny
journey.
line. Kisses look genuine to the rosary. It was a great line.
At the end of the day, people's spiritual journey is their own journey, and there's nothing. We can't make a judgment call on people's souls.
On the status of the journey.
We can't do that.
Can we stop blowing smoke in the fighters' faces, though, please?
Wow, there it is.
The wobble.
The famous walk.
The wobble.
Oh my God.
The McGregor strut, man.
Oh my God.
I'm again from Hawaii. I'm a huge Max Holloway fan, but it's just that essence, right?
It's
That essence of Conor McGregor is so
Ooh,
big.
Wow. Look who just hit the table.
Jesus.
Thank you to the
a
Circa for
mound.
a massive. Wow.
Oh my
Yeah,
goodness, guys.
Yeah, I'll get to those.
What a fight we have in front of us.
Traditional MMA form. Oh my God, there's another thing coming our way.
I can't believe this is gonna happen right now, guys. How can you? I have so much nerves right now, dude. I'm like, is that on like a wood pallet? Thank you so much.
Wow.
A fruit platter, courtesy of Circa.
I mean,
Oh, I'm on your wire.
you're gonna put it back down. Put it right there. Yeah. All right.
What a spread.
Here we go.
Here it is.
Oh, you know I'm gonna go ham on this, so. Here I
Oh
go.
my goodness.
Grab a plate. Grab a plate. Hey, well,
Max Holloway looks so good, dude. Here we go,
Wow.
Bruce.
Wow, people. I can't believe this. I can't eat till after. We're literally watching history right now, people. We're literally watching history right now. Live at the Circus Stadium Swim. MMA Hangout presented by DraftKings Sports. Available now in all 50 states. Go throw a little bit of money on that right now.
Oh, you got salad. Just got a little salad there. It's healthy, bro. You're a healthy guy.
Here we go, man. Please give us a point down moment, dude. Man, stadium circa.
It's electric right now, dude. You guys can't see the door.
Literally every single person, there's not one person that's not looking at the screen. Every single person is turned watching the screen right now.
Oh. People are on their feet, edge of the pool.
I'm telling you, you look around, there's not one person that's turned around. There's not one person that's talking to somebody else.
Like, the energy is literally palpable. Like, you can literally feel the intensity, like the anticipation. Ooh. Here we go, man.
I was like, what happened to his voice?
It looks the same at 70, bro.
It's crazy. And a lot of people don't realize, like, the area that Max grew up in Y&I, it is such a tough area.
Really?
Yeah, and I mean, even in an area like, or a place like Hawaii where, you know, gun violence wasn't a thing, it's now starting to make its way there. So everybody fought. Like, your hands were your guns.
That was it, right?
Everybody fights in Y&I. The west side of Oahu.
I went to a beautiful beach on the west side of Oahu.
You gotta watch out where. You're probably in Eva.
I'll show you exactly where, right here. I don't know if you can.
Oh, yeah. Eva Beach is beautiful.
That's. Come on, man. I'm at the real spots.
Tony's really Hawaii, bro.
I'm a Foodland guy.
Foodland is, bro, Foodland poke. Somebody
It's the best poke I've ever had in my life.
It's also not the best poke in the world, but it's great
That
poke.
I've had in my life.
It is an amazing poke.
Wow, here we go.
Wow. This is it. It's real. I mean, he looks grateful in my eyes to be there. You know what I mean? He doesn't seem to be who he is. Who he was, I'm sorry. Wow.
Only so many people get the one and the only. Connor for sure gets it.
Wow. And they gave it to him.
Here we go.
I think he tries to take him down, dude.
What, he shoots in the first 30 seconds?
Dude, I would. Why not? Why not? Come on, Maxie. Come on, Maxie.
Hey.
Look at Puka Nakua. He's always so hyped, dude. I love it.
Final predictions. Final predictions. Get him in.
Max, third round. Max, third round.
Max in 5. Max in 5, baby.
Ay. Big shot from Max. There we go. Connor's back up.
Sorry, guys. I know that the back of our heads are not the best, but the screen is right there, and we're going to watch this.
We got it.
Oh, no, Connor.
Something's wrong with Connor, dude. Something's wrong with his leg or something. He can't keep his footing.
Max is telling him, too.
Yeah, because Max doesn't want this either, though.
What is happening?
His left leg. Watch his left leg. Oh. No way. No way. No way. No way.
Max Holloway, ever the sportsman, didn't want to inflict further punishment. Massive disappointment.
Wow.
No way.
I can't believe this, bro.
He threw a kick. And he blew out his knee. Yes. Yeah. When he first kick, when he jumped into that first kick, back it up to the first one.
Yeah, when he launched across the cage.
When he ran out, he jumped up to throw it and blew out his right knee. Are you kidding me?
No way, man.
From the very beginning. Watch it again. Take it from the beginning of the
Max
fight,
was-
please. You can see he runs out at the start of the fight.
Max was ready for a war, man.
Watch this. So as he steps forward, watch this. He steps. Now watch his right.
Oh, the turn. Yup, right there on the turn.
You can see that right there.
On the turn, that's MCO, I think. Damn.
The outside, right?
I think it was the ACL. I think he.
No,
I think it-
you think it's the MCO on the turn as he lands on the inside, the outside of the knee, right there.
Right there, I think he
That's what I thought it was MCL, but it might have.
ACL.
Yeah, it might have been ACL though too.
It's the that's what stabilizes your knee, though. The ACL is what keeps it from moving, like wobbling.
Look, he gives out again.
Yeah, he
That's what
tore that
happens
shit.
That's what happens when you tear the ACL. You have no stability in your leg.
And Max was pointing to it, I think.
He blew his knee out in the first fight with Max Holloway. Yeah, but it's different now.
Yeah, Max knew it. Max knew it.
Yes, it's early.
Goddamn it, right.
Max is fresh. And also, you're in a different position. Right back then, you can't stop fighting.
Hey, you know Max is 100% in his prize fighter era. He was like, hey, you see?
He's done.
I'm not gonna take any shot I don't need to take. Give me my win bonus.
Wow, what an unfortunate.
There's a sense of like disbelief throughout stadium swim here at Circa right now.
Max Holloway just came over to the booth and
I can't believe what I just saw, man.
I mean, what do you do with that?
Well,
I mean, everyone's so mad. People at home right now and throwing things at you, man. I mean, you imagine you
What is the chat saying right now? How, like, I don't know.
This is
Our chat is really happy that Conor McGregor was lost. In the way that he did. Which I get it. I wanted to see a fight. But
same.
Those nachos must be so good because you guys are killing it.
To such an extent to see Conor
Puka.
McGregor shatter his leg against Dustin Poirier back in 2021. And for him
What's that guy's name? He looks the same since, like, you know what dude I'm talking about? He's a bad
Yeah.
guy in every movie.
Yeah, I don't remember his name.
Got white hair.
Well, guys,
Everybody has to have a broken heart right now, right?
everyone's a little shocked right now. And just like that,
Well, you know what they say. Jesus gives his
toughest
something.
toughest battles to his strongest soldiers.
Yeah, that
is
one.
the saying.
That's what I was going for.
Guys, an incredible hospitality here by the Circa Stadium Swim. If you ever come to Las Vegas, come over to Stadium Swim. We have literally 7,000 feet of TVs. We were in the pool earlier today. An incredible vibe.
an incredible vibe.
The final fight, the main event, did not live up to the hype. We did see at least Conor McGregor walk out, which was a cool moment. Blew out his knee. Just an incredible, unfortunate event.
It's just funny because he's probably not walking out.
Yeah, correct.
enter the octagon in the inspection zone.
Oh, he was ginger on him prior too.
Yeah.
They're showing him getting the inspection done, and he was pretty ginger on that knee to begin with.
Hard to know if there was any sort of.
He's like looking at it.
He favored it when he went to walk.
Yeah, when he was taking off of his shoe.
You could see when it was just
Yeah,
that knee.
instead of catching the balance, right, he actually left the knee and stumbled to the side instead of like catching his balance. So maybe it was something prior before coming into this fight.
I'm sure that
And you know what? Because
stability of it
well,
was-
because if you have something like that happen, normally you're gonna have a bigger reaction to it, right?
Right.
It seems like Conor knew that he had that injury and was just like, damn, I can't believe it didn't hold up. Can't believe it didn't heal in time.
Max Holloway. What's next for Max?
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here with Max Holloway. Camera's over here, brother. I know you didn't want to win that way. It's a bummer. Connor's leaving. I'd like to talk to him, unfortunately.
Go get him. Go get him. Go get him. Please go get him. Please, Joe. Joe, go run down the.
Good job by Max Holloway by.
Wow.
Max is just trying to get his money.
I understand you'd like to see a rematch. The fight never really.
Joe Rogan, hey, I understand you want a rematch. That's not going to happen.
Of the first round, and it looks like he landed funny on his right knee, blew it out immediately. Let's take a look at it. So this is the beginning of the fight. He charges towards you, leaps, and as he throws this left kick,
Is he landing? It's the landing.
look at the position it's in.
It's the
Yeah,
landing.
no,
The momentum's taking you away.
Blows out right there.
That's why I thought it was MCO. Max said he thought he had a weak in the knees.
He was weak in the knees.
Start the fight with, and very unfortunate. And you noticed it immediately that there was something wrong, and you were telling
Max
the
is so
referee,
funny.
"You can't fight." You see it pop
Wow.
out there.
Yeah, I was calling it on my dog, so it is what it is. I'm gonna sit down out there, sit down the UFC. So much hype.
Hey, this guy right here has to be one of the most negative general. Like, he's not saying anything mean.
It would be nice to see the actual fight, right?
Yeah, 100%.
Generally ornery.
What do you say?
I don't know. Just generally ornery.
You're one of the all-time greats. I was looking
Like an
forward to
alligator
watching
with a
the
bunch of
fight.
teeth and no toothbrush to brush them with.
Ass off to get the 170 to fight this
What are you
guy.
gonna do? You know?
And for a team like this, it sucks.
Take it
but
easy, man.
At least I get to go back to the crack tables now, so see me there.
Hey, Max is gonna be a
Chill
gambler.
out. Chill out a little bit.
Max Holloway.
All right.
All right, guys. We will be back
These insights are brought to you by
August
UFC
15th
Insights
for
and
UFC 330. Islam Makhachev versus Ian Machado Gary. Again, signing off here from the Circa. Come over to the Circa over on Fremont Street. Stadium Swim is incredible. The hotel's incredible. The casino's incredible. Everything is great here. They always hold it down for us when we come over for International Fight Week and do our show here live from Stadium Swim. DraftKings Sports is the proud sponsor of MMA Hangout. Remember, the DraftKings Sports app is now available in all 50 states. Go make sure you're downloading that, putting money in, and winning some money on your picks. Justin, appreciate you as always, bro. Anytime we're in Vegas, we are here. The boy is third chair, always making it happen. Lou, I appreciate you. Thank you to Alex. Thank you to Rose. Thank you to Kirsten, who are handling all of our stuff. We didn't know what was going to happen earlier. We made it happen. We made it through a fun night of fights. Obviously, the main event didn't land like we wanted it to.
We anticipated it.
But we're back for UFC 330 next month. We'll see you there. Peace.
No sign. Doesn't make it right.